It's a bard, cleric, and oracle spell. You know, maybe I should take that because I do have some use magic device.
I guess I could take the scare spell. Is necromancy one of my oppositions? Just a sec here.
What is Mantis doing down there?
I don't know.
He's just been
I
there
want him
since
to
last
just
night.
already join this fucking game.
He wasn't there when Zerdurium and I were on last night.
Oh, okay. He was there before we started playing Crusader Kings 2, but...
I think he was. No, you're right. He was offline when we played. I was the only one on here when, and then you joined. Yeah, but then he got on later. I think.
Because I got on
Dude
then
just hasn't
Maybe
been
he
doing
originally
well
for
for a
maybe he
while.
lost
CK2.
internet, but then when it came back on, it just auto joined him back in because he never closed
That's
it.
possible, yeah.
Anywho,
I was gonna say let's get Ekiguru, but well, I guess not. Well.
let's get more
I had to just assume that Eric's
wizard
asleep,
towers.
So I still haven't heard anything from him, so...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe this... I guess the Saturday time slot just isn't going to work for him, maybe. Like, I was originally thinking it might not, but...
Out of all the reasons why one would be absent, sleep, I'm totally okay with. If you're asleep, that's fine.
I mean, what if I'm asleep because I was up till 4 a.m. playing games or something the previous night?
You know, whatever.
If
You
you're
probably
up to
won't have a
4 a.m.,
character.
To be
why
fair,
didn't
he
you
was
bother
up
going
till 4
sleep?
a.m.
To
But
be
he's
fair, I was up
also
till 4 a.m. last night playing
working.
games.
That's fine. I stayed up
that-
all night drunk
you made it.
once,
But
and then
that's
GM'd the
that's
next
8 hours
morning,
ago
so
from now. So for me,
it's fine.
Was that in Rise of the Rune Lords?
Was it? I don't know. What? I don't remember.
Or was it for like a Sunday game, maybe? It might have been a Saturday night for a Sunday game, actually.
No, it was Kingmaker. It was still a Kingmaker.
It was for Kingmaker? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
More
make
recent
some
then.
pancakes.
I want pancakes too, and I went to the store the other day and then I completely forgot why, and then I didn't come back home with pancake
Aw.
mix. Yeah, I was like, "There's a reason why I'm here." I'm looking around the store like.
So, This is what I do, and then we can play. But quick tangent: I keep a list of like groceries on like a notepad document on my computer because that's where I'm always at. And then like I take a picture of that notepad document with my phone. And I'm sure there's a better way, like I could use a Google Doc or something, but I just take a picture of it and I go to the store with that picture and make sure I get everything.
Alright, so what's going on?
Did you guys clear out the items in the party sheet? I still see some there.
Let's sell things.
We can sell things, right? Like,
Yes.
can we just sell
Yeah.
the stuff in the party sheet?
I
We had
took
a
everything
cult
I
that
would.
tried starting up. We messed up the investigation extraordinarily badly. Acquired 3 or 4 Discord points.
So
Discord.
speaking
Unrest.
of those, we will have to go through a cycle to get that unrest into play.
I was actually considering
Okay.
at one point just not pursuing the cult anymore because it seemed to be doing more damage than good to our little barony here.
Let's get the kingdom sheet open.
So what was happening, Pluto, is they had this chance that the person they talked to was going to be part of the cult, and then if they failed roles, they didn't know this part, but if they failed certain roles, it doesn't matter what they say. The next day, the occult will start spreading rumors of, bad interrogations and, getting
Yeah, I
the
made a
town
friend,
all
though.
in unrest.
I don't remember her name, but I made a friend.
That is true. You did. Tam.
I guess
we
she's not really my... Oh, it was Tam.
Yep.
We need
should
to do
write that
kingdom
down.
building. We're going to build a castle. Tasha, don't you want a castle? We can start
Absolutely.
construction on it.
Let's do it then.
Right. So we're gonna
We
do
we have a lot of the
1
base
month.
materials already saved up, like a lot of stone and wood and things like that.
That's going to be our next project then.
I mean, if you look at the kingdom sheet, we are almost there. Like we could buy it right now, I think. I imagine it'll take some time to build, but
All right, we're gonna do 1 month of kingdom building, and then you guys can do what you want after that.
build a castle.
We'll hopefully explore, and let's finish this book. Like, I foresee 2 to 3 sessions, depending on how long it takes you to deal with what you got to deal with.
Yeah, I think we should build a castle this month as long as the unrest doesn't kill us. Or maybe next month if we do 2 months of kingdom building. We should get a castle built before we move on.
Well, it will be the winter soon.
Winter is coming. We need a castle to stay warm in.
Right.
Because there's nothing warmer than stone walls.
That's why you put big tapestries up to try and insulate the walls.
Oh, okay.
And carpets on the floor.
Yeah, and
Giant
big
throws.
fireplaces.
So you guys
Giant
got your
fireplaces,
kingdom
yes.
sheet open?
Yeah.
See if I can find that.
Big enough to roast a horse.
Yes, I have it open. I'll share the link.
Okay. Did you already put in the unrest? You only got 3 unrest.
The unrest. Oh, I thought it was 4. Sorry.
I mean, you can have it 4 if you want.
No, 3's great.
Okay. You had 3 failed attempts. So, oh well.
3 times we needed zoo.
Zoo, yeah.
That's okay though. This is exciting.
Matt, so okay, get this. Like, they're asking the paladin. Well, Zarky's off doing his own thing, so Tasha's like, well, while Zarky's doing this, let's try to question people as well. So he draws a picture of this, like, eye, right? And he's like, go ask people if they know about this. And Tasha was off in the distance detecting thoughts. So once somebody shows them the picture, Tasha would hopefully detect thoughts of whether or not they recognized it. And so the paladin goes up, and he doesn't even show them the picture. He's just like, hey, girl, and starts just having normal conversations with them.
I'm just like, I'll just try to get her so she never wants to join the cult by reminding her to see the good in this town and the people in it. And then I'm like, alright, mission accomplished. And I go back, I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot to show the picture. Yeah, Albanius is not a very smart man, so he's bad at this sort of stuff. But it turned out that she wasn't part of the cult anyway, so it actually, like, the one person that I questioned was not actually part of the cult, so it actually worked out. And I'm gonna say this because I knew she wasn't part of the cult all along. Nailed it. I'm so good at this game.
Oh, that's right. You guys killed your bread maker, so your town is lacking a bread maker right now.
It's fine. Somebody else will learn to make bread, I'm sure.
There you go. Okay.
Sensing the need for bread in the town, I get some of the people I know to start making bread so I can sell it at extremely high prices.
Wait a second. So you go and kill the bread maker just so that you can inflate the bread industry.
I
Look,
mean,
it's
I'm
not
just taking
that
advantage of a situation that's here.
It's not that killing the bread maker was an inside job or anything. He just is taking advantage of the situation, okay?
Okay. So let's just get this over.
We're gonna build this castle out of bread money.
All right. Let's do your stability check. Now your unrest is supposed to be part of that roll, right? So you're supposed to subtract your.
So
unrest
just so you know,
from...
-3 taller rolls this turn.
The stability, all these numbers here, stability, economy, loyalty, are the sum minus the unrest.
Oh, they're already configured?
That's already taken into account. Yep.
Alright, what's our DC right
Because our economy was 31, now it's, 28.
Alright, here's my stability roll.
So we just have to not roll poorly. So we lose one unrest, is that right?
Success minus run unrest.
Yay, now I have 29 economy.
Alright, and then pay your consumption.
Our consumption is 1 right now. Is that right? That looks right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So -1 BP.
Fill in vacant magic item slots. I think they're all empty right now.
Yay!
List.
This is my
You have
favorite
the
part.
list, right? Where is it?
That's at the bottom right on the sheet.
Okay. Alright.
So
how many
they are
rolls do
all
we-
empty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many people do we have? 4? Alright, everybody roll a percentage, and Tasha and Zarki roll 2 percentages.
Wait, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Ooh,
1.
I got some pretty good
Aw,
rolls.
shit.
Oh no! That's what's the 1? Is that like some feather token thing? I don't remember what it was.
I don't know.
This is the second time, I think.
So Albanius adds into your minor
A
slot
1 is impressive.
boots of striding and springing 5,500. Boots of striding and springing. Zarki's minor is gloves of
think those are
arrow
good.
snaring 4,000. Also, keep in mind you guys can buy
I don't know what that
these.
means, but
Yeah, boots of striding and springing are pretty decent. You increase your base land speed by 10 feet.
oh,
as an enhancement
maybe I want
bonus.
that.
It doesn't stack with haste, but
a feather token anchor, 50 gold pieces.
That's right. Sorry, how much gold?
50. Alright, Dust of Illusion, 1,200.
that's the one Deirdre had some of that.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
And we
Alright,
lets you do
Zarki's
disguise
medium.
other basically.
This is when I get excited.
Ion Stone, Pale Lavender Ellipsoid, 20,000.
What? Ion stone?
You know, ion stone.
I'll let Secret deal with it.
You say it was pale lavender? There
I've
it
never
is.
actually heard of
It's,
that.
Let's see. This absorbs spells. After absorbing spells, it burns out, turns a dull gray for useless. It's like a raw absorption, but absorbing a spell requires a ready to action and cannot be used to empower spells.
Another one of these?
So that's
Oh shit. A
that's
Cloak
a,
of
that's an exceedingly
Arachnid,
valuable item, though.
14,000. Alright, do any of you guys want to buy those items?
Maybe I wanted to look them up and see what they do.
The Boots of
Okay.
Striding is the only one that I'm interested in, but I'm not. I think it's the only one I can really afford too. That isn't like. I mean, the Ion Stones are really good, but it's cost 10,000 gold. To
Yeah.
well, actually, probably costs 20,000 gold. It looks like 10,000 is what it costs to
Yeah.
make it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 20,000
Oh,
gold.
I don't
think we can
actually
afford
have
that
any
one.
gold. I only have 486 gold. So,
I
do we
hope I've
sell
been getting
items?
gold. I have some gold, but
I don't
Is
think we
anybody
sold
taking
the
a
items
We haven't
potion
yet.
sold-
of
I think we're just gonna-
undetectable alignment?
I took one of them already, but I guess I
I
can take
took
the
the
second
other
one.
Need it.
I'm gonna give this to Tasha.
Okay.
Undetectable
Oh, okay.
alignment?
Yeah,
Yeah, I took 2 potions of that.
it'll help keep you safe.
Alright, so now I got still not enough to buy Boots of Striding, so not even close. But that would be the only one I'd be actually interested in getting, really, if I could afford it.
Well, now you know it exists and
Well-
remember it, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh, and
have a look at them. and we will see what we can do to make sure that your uniform is appropriate to the barony's
God.
colors.
Oh gosh,
Uniform.
putting
Oh,
you in
Azu
uniforms.
rubs his head, and he's like, "Forgive me if I don't remember all the things that have happened between now and like some weeks ago."
Or maybe Zoo was on a diplomatic mission. You went to one of the nearby cities.
Did
You've been gone.
Were you here for the scale mail armor, the blue dragon scale armor? I
Yes.
think
Yeah.
you were here for that. So then we fought a green dragon thing.
Oh, I
There's a
was there
Drake,
for that.
yeah. So we were
Okay.
talking about making dragon scale armor out of that, and then
That's probably the last thing I was here for.
Because blue and
'Cause-
green were the barony's colors.
The color?
So
I like
Yeah.
blue and green. Those are good colors.
Okay. Select leadership. Do you guys need to change any of those roles? Oh wait, we didn't do unrest. 11 or higher lose a hex, -1 unrest at the end of the phase, Royal Assassin. So you guys should be down to 1 now, right?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. Select leadership. Do you guys need to change anything?
I think Tasha needs to get married, is what it looks like.
what?
Dun dun
getting-
dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
we need to fill that slot.
I see how
I think
The reason-
Tasha
overworked you are, and you could have
is-
someone help you with some of the royal
the
matters.
reason why I'm laughing is because even though I wanted to build a mage tower, Zarky is like super pressuring to build the mage tower. And then even though
Yeah.
I do want to build a castle, then Zarky's super pressing into building the castle. And now he's like super pressing, oh, you should get married. What's his angle in all this? How is he profiting from? Because everything
He's
that
your
he
spy
wants, I'm
master.
assuming, has a profit motive behind
He has
it.
secrets.
I want what's best for the nation, or whatever we are, for the barony.
In the
Tasha
end,
is very
he's gonna kill
capable.
you.
She's an independent ruler.
The people wouldn't follow me. I can't kill the
Good point.
baron.
It would be her choice if she got
Yes.
if she got married.
Yeah. So if you ask me about this, I would say that the better the barony does, the better I do.
I mean,
So it's a win-win.
in theory,
Perhaps you should throw
taking
lavish
Zarky's
parties.
view to the extent, he should be looking around at other countries around us and trying to build
A range of
or
marriage.
encourage some sort of political marriage to further the power and influence of
You've
of
been
the
giving
barony.
permission. Go
That's
forth, young one.
interesting.
That's not Tasha's viewpoint on anything. I'm just speaking from Zarky's.
That's
Level.
actually interesting.
Because at this
I
higher level,
might-
with like kings and queens, it's the political marriages and stuff that tend to, happen to.
He's gonna
strengthen
come back with like
alliances.
3 suitors for you.
That's actually a good idea.
The more the merrier.
I'll ask you
Although-
if you'd like me to do that. Like I'll say,
Yeah,
they're
no.
that's the best way
She
to
would be
advance
very
our
insulted
barony.
if that happened.
Let's take a step back to that step in this whole kingdom building phase where we're changing out leadership. I have a position that's about to become open.
Oh no.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm only here to offer my suggestions, and you are the one who has the final say in everything.
Alright. Are we gonna claim hexes today?
Is that going to cost us anything? I
It
think
costs
maybe we should hold
BPs.
off.
I think we should hold off too,
Okay. Roads,
because we have 56
Farmlands.
and castle costs 54.
buildings. You guys wanted to do a building?
Do we want to spend all but 2 of our build points on a castle this round, or do we want to do it later?
Right now.
Castle
Yeah.
now. Oh dear, okay.
I'm down.
This
Now.
castle is going to be a monument to
I
our
don't remember
glory,
what castle does.
our greatness. It gives us
But
a
winter
place
is
to
coming.
stay. instead of living in the in Oleg's attic,
Yeah,
like we've
I
been doing.
agree. But realistically, like I don't know how the game puts it, but like a castle would take like a year to build or something, at least 6 months. So I don't know, maybe
Well,
it's a
6
you've
small
months.
been
castle.
building it, so to say.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something that we could be like, oh yeah, we've been definitely collecting stone from near the river and all that, and yeah. And then
Let's
we'll
do
move
it.
in when it's like, just enough complete that we can move in, and then they'll continue to be built and finished up. Okay, let's build a castle, or let's move into the castle we've been building. It's close enough to finished. I kind of like it if the castle was right here, because then you have like this nice monument of Chet as like kind of a courtyard entrance to the castle. If we rotate it around like that, and then it's
I like being
diagonal
close
from the
to the
caster
caster
tower.
tower.
Yeah, I like that position a lot.
Yeah,
It's
totally
also
would.
kind of near
And I'm a
the
sorcerer.
outside,
We're
away from
magic.
the river, to help like defend from baddies.
Baddies.
Who would ever want to attack our kingdom? Our barony? We just,
Oh man, we're getting our own rooms now in the castle.
of course.
Okay, so that's 54 build points, and can you share
Now
with
I
us what the
really
castle
have
does?
somewhere to put all of my tasteful art.
There you go.
I make sure that there's a hallway that Zoo can display his art if he so wishes. Oh, and a little auditorium too, so that the more musically inclined amongst us have a place to perform.
Of course. Sounds good. Okay, spend your points. Add your bonuses.
Secret.
Yeah, what's up?
Where's castle at? I don't know what it does actually.
Oh.
Is there a way for me to get to the building list without asking you? Because I don't know how to get to it.
So if you open up
It's in the library
notes-
somewhere.
Is it notes? No, it's not notes.
Oh, look at notes.
No, if you open up
I'm in the reference guide.
No. If you open story. Okay, if you open up story, at the top there's a drop-down box that says group. Drop that down and select. What are we on right now?
Kingmaker Player's Guide?
Wait, what are you looking for?
The buildings.
The list of buildings.
Oh. I thought I've shared these things to you guys so many times at this point, it should just be showing up.
I mean, you've shown them to me, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah, second. It kind of takes me a while to locate this shit.
Yeah, I'm looking through, trying to find it.
So, down at the
Building
bottom,
types, I
there's a
found it. It's in
search
building
field.
cities.
Oh, in
Okay,
full
so
building
you go
cities.
story, Kingmaker's Player Guide, and then building cities. There's one that's like 3 point something, 3.04.03, and then on that one
There
there's
it
a
is,
link to
building
building
types.
types.
Okay, so in the bottom there's like a search field. You can just type in building types and it should just pull up for you. As long as you're in category all.
Ah, okay. So story with category all or group all, building types. Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
Alright, so your castle.
Oh, we can only have
There's
one
more
castle per city.
items.
Limit
Oh,
one
that's
per
a castle
city,
tower.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is a
Oh,
nice
maybe we
boost.
should make another caster tower.
We
What a
bully
great
this castle.
idea.
So you guys spent your points on your castle.
gives us a
Economy,
lot
of
loyalty,
bonuses.
stability,
If you think of names,
defense,
let me know.
limit one per city. Okay. What? You can't have multiple
Yeah, this thing is
castles? That's
dope.
bullshit.
+2 stability, +2 economy, +2 loyalty. Defense modifier +8, which is awesome.
Do you guys need
And
to change?
unrest -4, so our last unrest goes away, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your edicts, are you changing any of those?
I don't think
good.
we're changing edicts.
Alright, deposits, withdrawal.
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait, why are these... This isn't being added.
What? I don't know, it's your sheet. Are you
Oh,
battlefield?
I'm not summing enough. Because I expanded the building table and I never expanded the totals of this. So everything else has been right, but this is like where it ends is at line 30, and I need to extend it down to line 40. So, no worries. Now that's 12, this should go to 11. It's because we have too many buildings. Yep, all's good.
Okay, then deposits, withdrawals.
Our defense modifier is 20. We don't know what that does yet, but that's pretty good.
Shit, I forgot how to sell valuable items. Was that just economy checks? Let me pull that up.
Yeah, so we do economy check, and then if it's over, like, I don't know what was, like,
I got the thing up.
2 or 4,000, yeah, then you're giving us a couple build points.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and roll for those 6 magic items. Mr.
So economy
Zerky.
check right now is 33. I think usually we're having everyone kind of roll some,
Well, that was the
just because it's a
percentages,
lot.
but I don't know. You're the economy guy.
I'm down.
So you can't fail on the miners right now, but you can on the mods.
Oh,
Go ahead
nat
and do them
20.
all. Because a 1 can fail, technically. Okay, there. So...
Okay, I think I rolled well.
All of your items sell. What is the total we have here?
Yes. Oh, the total of...
Can we
You want the total of
this?
everything?
Yeah, go ahead and sum that
Yeah.
column up. So every 2,000, you'll gain a build point. That's how we're doing
That's
it.
the sum.
No, that's not. Is it? Oh shit.
2,000?
I thought it was every 4,000.
No. Oh, that's withdrawals. 4,000. Yes. Every 4,000.
Okay, so you want me to do sum divided by 4,000. Well, that's assuming it all sells, I guess. And divided by 4,000. There you go.
11 build points.
Looks like it. So now we're at 13.
Alright, and then generate
And
income.
all this goes away.
Economy check.
Oh, I'm so good at rolling these plus 33s. 46.
Divided
So
by...
math 9.
Okay.
9 times 5, 45. Yeah. So that's 22.
And then event phase. Let's start with a percentage from Tasha. Go ahead and roll another percentage. outstanding success. One of your kingdom's citizens creates an artistic masterpiece, constructs a particularly impressive statue.
Our
It'll
castle.
be on
Put it in the
display
castle.
in the castle with public viewing rights.
Of course.
Gain 6 build points, and you guys gain a +4 on economy checks until your next event phase. Reduce unrest by 2.
Cool.
We're becoming such a center of artistic talent here.
Yes, you
That's
are.
Blessed
good.
by
I bet.
Shaylin.
We need more of
Albanius
those.
loves that.
Okay, so we got that out of the way, so that we got those taken care of, but now you need to remember that you have a temporary +2 to your economy for only one phase, but...
Well, I thought it was +4.
Did I just say... What did I say? Oh, let me pull
I
that
thought you
up.
said +4, but
What was this? Outstanding success. Oh yeah, +4 to economy checks. Okay.
okay. So I have the event last check marked, and on economy in the other column it says +4 until the next event. So
All right.
should be good.
And then, unless you guys want to go through another phase, there was something.
One
Tasha's
hex.
secretary came to her at the end of last session and told her about somebody.
Oh, that's right. There was that guy that wanted to meet.
So, if you want to attend to that or not.
Yeah, let's be
up to
done with kingdom building for now. We got our castle, which is what we wanted, which is super cool.
It is. I'm going to be spending personal wealth on outfitting my room.
Yeah, my room's pretty plain. I don't care for, it's more I have like things in there that are expensive, like just random goods and
Your
things
room
like
is
that,
just a
but
series
it's
of
not
secret
decorated
doors
nicely.
and trap chests.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's see
And
who.
there's a hidden passage escape route to get
Of
to the
course.
caster tower. It connects to the caster tower hidden
Ah.
passage network.
What was this guy's name? Tethrin or something?
Lloyd.
I thought I made a note.
I'm gonna make pancakes if we're not gonna be rolling a lot for the next little bit.
Okay.
But
Lloyd
so here.
Resbin.
Loy Resbin. Okay, I will have everybody in attendance to see what he has to ask.
Okay, just
Greetings,
1
Loy.
So you allow you're like, secretary, let him in or something. I don't know. This very eager man. He's very energetic, very friendly. He comes in and he says that him and his wife, Latricia, have plans for a village deep in the Nara marshes at a ford on the Skunk River where, until recently, there was a pair of tatzelworms. So you guys know where he's talking about. And they ask you for support to get this village started.
I think that's reasonable. Is that the same river where the loggers were getting involved with that dryad?
I think it's
The
the general
tatzelworms?
area. Let's see.
Well, I know the tatzelworms were on. I'm just trying to think if it's the same river. Different places.
It is the same river, yes.
Okay.
Wait, was it? Shit. I don't know. Hold on, let me look.
I just want to make sure they understand that there are other inhabitants that already live at the river, and we just have to be respectful.
Yeah, if they're going to settle, then there are going to be neighbors that are natural, or well, that are fey.
Yeah, the
Yes, I don't
loggers are
know how
in
natural they
that
are.
very hex actually. Which the loggers might have
The-
moved on somewhere else.
Well, I think we
as
told
well.
them to move.
Well, yeah, but you had to. They were in waters of Milanese. And you moved them up to
Oh,
where
there they
are
are.
now.
Okay.
But they would have like maybe
So where
gone
were-
towards the temple to help clear that out better, or I don't know, something.
Where were those tassel worms then?
Where the loggers, where it says loggers, is where they were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So the waters of Melon, whoever, is to the south.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Um, looking at our map, I noticed that there's this dead unicorn that we didn't figure out much about. I'm wondering if
Yeah.
we should later
There was something
take a
that
quick
wanted to
look
eat a
there.
unicorn.
It's a little late for that, as like a year or so has passed
Sure.
since you've been there, but
Okay. So yeah, as long as they respect their neighbors, then I have no problem with them setting up a village out there. What would you need? What would you ask of us to help you in this endeavor?
just your permission and your support. If we need like help from monsters, perhaps you can send your people to keep us safe.
I believe that it's a duty of the barony to keep its subjects safe.
All right,
That goes without saying.
Is there a name of someone we could get that's like kind of heading this settlement
Lloyd,
so that we
Resvin.
know who to keep in contact with? Oh, Lloyd. Okay.
Yeah, the guy who's
I
talking.
whisper into Tasha's ear, and what of the matter of taxes?
Well, I think just like the matter of protection, that is generally goes without saying, right?
Okay.
I'm
All
chaotic.
right, you
I
guys are
don't need to
gonna
go over all the fine details.
you're gonna really hate me on this, but it was your choice to build a castle, right then and there. But hey, whatever. Because you guys have agreed to assist them, which isn't gonna cost you anything other than like if shit hits the fan and they call for you, whether or not you go, that's up to you. But
If
yeah,
when.
exactly.
I
If
expect something to happen.
Anyways, this is going to half the cost of your first castle, temple, market, tavern, or inn. In the new village.
Oh,
His village.
well, that's fine. We can build a castle in the new village now.
At half
Why don't we
cost.
build a castle in a little town over there?
Wait, sorry. What were the options? It was castle and tavern. What else?
Temple, market.
Okay.
Castle and tavern.
Oh, I see. So this is basically becomes a new building
Something
site,
in
much like the
market.
Stag Lord's, much like the Stag Lord's Fort or the Forgotten Keep.
Yeah.
This is going to be like. I see. I understand. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so the most expensive of those is probably castle.
Yes.
What is market? That's the only one I'm not sure about.
It's
Market's
an economy
48,
booster.
so it maybe makes sense to build a market.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. But we have to claim the hex and then build a town there, or at least
Right.
connect it to the roads or something first. So it's another possible build site.
Oh, a
Yeah,
market is
they're
two minor
building your
items. Yeah, we should
village
build a
without
market.
you, but like it's not gonna prosper basically until you do claim it. But yeah, so
Okay,
so there's that.
I'm happy with that.
Yep. I just see more
Let's get
opportunities for money making. Build the kingdom.
Oh, that is why you're our main economist. So good.
Yep. I do my job.
so. We have the matter of
All right,
this gem.
something else happens
Of a gem.
during the month that you guys were
Oh,
building.
wow, it's a very busy
Secret's trying to
month.
get this book over with already. You know. So throughout the month, you guys are getting growing rumors about troll sightings in the south of the Mineral Marshes.
Okay, we've dealt with trolls before.
And eventually, you guys receive a charter from the Sword Lords of Restov. And in this charter, the Sword Lords make it clear that the news of a band of trolls based somewhere in the southern Greenbelt has reached Rostov. They task you guys with ridding the area of this menace.
Alright.
Okay. By the way, how
Plot
are the
hook
Sword Lords
accepted.
feeling about us? Are they happy with our progress? Are they, proud?
Let's say Zoo went on a diplomatic mission to find out, and it seems like they're happy with your progress. They're surprised with your progress, and to keep it up.
Awesome.
But they
I
didn't
don't
they
know
didn't
how.
say that. They were all very coy and stuff with what they said, but I could read their motives, and
Read
yeah, they
between the
just didn't
lines.
wanna.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how to take that. They were expecting us to fail, but fair enough.
You know that all other attempts to civilize this area has failed.
Oh, and a little bit off topic, but somewhat tangential. I don't know if you were here, but at one point, Secret showed us a map of the whole region, and it suddenly occurred to me how close we are to a lot of big named neighbors. For some reason, I thought we were off in the middle of nowhere
Yeah, I
in
think
our
we
own
are. We're
little
close
isolated
to
kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
But we have some, like, really big
we're
neighbors.
close
In
to
fact,
Elven
Numeria is
homeland.
close. Tasha wants to take a expedition to Numeria. She's heard a lot of interesting things about the place. Yeah, we got like river kingdoms here. Brevoy. This is just to the north as well. We're actually off the south.
Right. Yeah, you're off to the south, pretty much in these wooded areas. Down there somewhere.
Okay. So let us clear out these trolls to make these lands that much safer for my subjects.
Okay. So if that's what you guys would like to do for your mission, that would be the pretty gem down at the bottom left corner of your map.
So what do we know about trolls? Knowledge. Knowledge? Anything?
Oh,
I mean, knowledge nature.
yeah, that's gonna be nature.
I will roll knowledge nature.
You know their form of giant. That's about it.
I mean, I've done
Sorry,
some
coming
basic
back.
knowledge on trolls we found before. Fire and acid is kind of needed to stop their regeneration.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what do I know about trolls?
All right. Collective between all of you guys, you know that trolls are humanoid giant. They're large. They have scent, low light vision, dark vision. They regenerate, but you can stop that through acid or fire. They can rend things. They're pretty strong. They're not like super stupid. Um, they do have like some intelligence to them, but they're kind of dumb. They possess incredible sharp claws. They're ugly. They're about 14 feet tall. There's really not much going on to a troll.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Sounds like a fun time. I hope you can enchant my arrows to be fire.
Oh, here's
I'll
something interesting.
try. That might be difficult, but I think I'll be able to do that.
Despite their cruelty in combat, trolls are surprisingly tender and kind to their own young.
Didn't know that either.
And female trolls work as a group, spending a great deal of time teaching young trolls to hunt and fend for themselves before sending them off to find their own territories. A male troll tends to live a solitary existence, partnering with a female only for a brief time to mate. All trolls spend most of their time hunting for food, as they must consume vast amounts each day or face starvation. Due to the need Due to this need, most trolls stake out large territories as their own.
So they should be few and far between.
Usually. Yeah.
Unless they're riled up for some reason. I'm so excited for these pancakes. I made a bunch of little smaller ones. They're like 2-inch diameter. Or, no, 3-inch diameter. 3-inch diameter, yeah. I'm excited.
Alright. So. Oh, my cats are playing. Alright, yeah, so prepare your spell books, get your stuff ready, saddle your horses.
Yep. Back out adventuring.
Hooray!
Oh, yeah, it's difficult to use invisibility around stuff with scent. That's why, whatchamacallit, that one spell, that removes, like, your smell is actually pretty good. Negate
I know
aroma, I
that.
think it's called?
Oh, that sounds familiar, but it might be a druid spell.
Yeah, like a druid ranger sort of thing. Divine spell most of the time.
I know you can get an alchemical thing. It doesn't negate your scent, but it makes such an awful smell that it overwhelms scent. Like it doesn't stop them from being able to scent. It just stops them from being able to like pinpoint where scent is coming from.
Right.
Okay, let us
Yep, I'm
prepare
ready.
for
Got
this
my
expedition.
rations. Got my horse. Or,
Do
yeah,
you have
the
your
horse.
spells memorized?
Haha.
Here we go.
Zoo does tell
Okay.
Tasha in confidence that he feels like there's a power he has that has been kind of like making him feel all icky and like uncomfortable for a while. That like he thinks it's some kind of magic that he's not been able to cast yet. Something something powerful though.
You haven't been having like nightmares or anything, have you? Like probably
No,
some sort of curse or mystical infliction or anything?
no, he shakes his head. But it does remind him of other times where his like his magic heritage has like given him access to things, but this one feels different. It's very unlike the other spells that he's come to know how to cast.
Well, I have to admit, I mean, in all honesty, I'm not really certain how you access your magic. It's
Neither
just a
do I.
natural thing that you developed, whereas everything that I've learned has come from learning.
Yeah, but adventuring sounds good right now, and I feel like whatever this spell is isn't something I should be casting in the city.
Oh,
Zoo
so
feels
okay.
charged.
Kind of. He's a little energetic, like to get
I see.
out. And
So
like
you have act.
whatever this is, it needs to like get out.
So you know that you have this power within you. You just don't know what it does, which
Right.
is curious.
Yeah, and he thinks that like it's part of what's been making him feel so crummy.
Is CJ coming?
He better
Um,
show up. He has his own token.
yeah. As long as we have a cart to carry him on, sure.
Whatever happened to the frog, Davy Crockett?
He
Kind of
got
miss
thrown
him.
under a bus.
Yeah, he got thrown under a bus.
Dude, I don't know, maybe you let him back out in the wild or something.
He's in
No,
your
He's
he's
just
zoo.
a
gonna be in our
better.
zoo.
Oh, he's in our
Yeah,
zoo?
we have the.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, he's in the zoo.
Yeah, you have a zoo. You're just
It's
not
not
getting
an
Okay.
benefits
official.
from it because it's not open to public. Because Tasha's like, it's not ready.
Well,
It's not an official building.
it just has a frog in it right now
Right.
until Zarky goes and gets more exotic animals and this becomes a thing.
That's not entirely true. It has an
It has
owlbear in it
some
too.
other.
Wait, we have the owlbear?
Yeah, we did an
Do
expedition to
we?
pick.
Oh no. I mean,
That's
okay.
that.
I don't remember that.
Wait, what? You don't have an owlbear.
That was when the whole That was when the discussion of the menagerie all came up to begin with. Is when we went and got the owlbear.
No.
I didn't think we actually got it.
You didn't actually get
I thought we
the
talked
owlbear.
about
You-
getting it.
You went up to the cave, but you actually didn't, like, go and explore it.
Yeah, and then we left. And then at some point later, when we were doing some other stuff, I thought it was just hand waved that, oh, you got it, and it went into the zoo.
No.
I don't remember.
Absolutely
Which
not.
is when the discussion of the zoo came up.
There is no
You
hand
said
we don't
waving
have the
owlbear, you
owlbears
just
in
have
this
it.
session. Yeah, there's
The
no
only thing that
owl-waving
happened
owlbears.
is I heard the beautiful song of the owlbear while we were out in the wild
That is
and
true.
thought it was yeah, and I was like, man, it's very beautiful sounding. But then we didn't actually see it. Like I've actually never seen an owlbear yet.
I'm sure we have other like more common animals in our little zoo, though.
Well, then we need to go get the owlbear, right?
Yeah,
Like we could
We
put a
definitely
troll in the
should.
zoo, right?
Maybe.
Is a
Hey,
troll
Pancakes
something that
are
can go in a
done.
zoo?
I'm not
They're
certain
humanoids,
about
so
having
maybe not.
like. Once things are intelligent, then it's not really a zoo and it's more a prison. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh wait, trolls are intelligent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're very
Wow.
intelligent.
Well, not very. They're below the
Unlike
common
some people we
or-
know,
No.
I whisper.
Some
Now I'm
animal
worried.
companions are way smarter than trolls, but you know.
Well, I mean, their intelligence is like 6 or something, right?
Yeah, it's 6.
Well, in
That's
that
still
case,
pretty
perhaps
intelligent.
we need to go talk to these trolls and just
Definitely
get them to
sentient.
stop making trouble, not necessarily
yes.
killing
We
them,
could.
right?
We could try.
I
Do
think
you
we
speak
will be
troll?
trying.
Yeah.
I didn't even know trolls could talk, so no, I definitely do not speak troll.
Okay, well, the troll is the first issue. If they're raiding and causing problems, let's go deal with them first, and then we can go get my owl
They're
bear.
causing enough problems that even the sword lords have heard about it.
Yes. It's kind of embarrassing that they had to hear about it and tell us to do something about it before we actually went and
Before we
something about
did.
it.
Well, maybe it's been harassing some of the other, like, there's some other small little kingdoms in the area, right?
Yeah.
Or are we the only one? Like, maybe it's been harassing, like, other kingdoms more. It's kind of at the edge of our lands, so, I mean, maybe they've been going into other, like, because we haven't really been having
Maybe.
that much issues with them, maybe.
Well,
Maybe that's
considering
why. Maybe
how
that's...
considering how far our people seem to wander off into the wild, maybe they are coming in contact with it.
Maybe. They wander
Oh.
like a week away. Oh,
You
little
can't hold
Timmy
us down.
ran into a troll. Like, what was he doing down there? Why didn't you tell us little Timmy was missing when he's
He
been
was
missing for
collecting
obviously over a
mushrooms
week
for
to have
dinner.
gotten down there? Yeah.
Um,
For dinner in like 2 weeks.
Speaking of which, we haven't gone to the tower yet either,
That is correct.
because we were waiting for Zoo to, because Zoo has the only thing that we have that can deal with the wisps in the tower. So we actually have a couple of things that we need to clear up here.
Yeah. Technically, though your characters don't know this, the tower, though it's present and stuff not or whatnot, you can take care of that any given time. So if we take care of the troll stuff and you want to go to the tower, that's fine. It doesn't matter when that gets checked out.
Well, trolls first, because they're actively causing a problem.
Yes.
The other two things are side things that need to be dealt with. Okay, right. I was picking spells.
All right, and
You
so
said
while
acid.
Tasha's picking
I got that covered.
can I have you guys roll survival checks?
Sure.
I'm not mapping, so I'm paying attention this time.
Alright, breakfast is done. Survival time.
Oh, did Zoo, did you say you could speak with the trolls?
Oh, do I know giant? Um, I don't know giant.
Okay, that's okay. Because I learned a spell specifically because we kept running into this problem. So I'll make sure I prepare it to
Okay,
allow you to
hooray
speak
for
any language.
overcoming language barriers. Good for the diplomat, thank you.
Okay, you guys reach. You're in a very like hilly, mountainous, wooded kind of area. Like they're not tall mountains, but it's just, you know, there's caves and stuff. Anyways, you guys arrive to the hex, and Tasha, and just Tasha. Tasha's able to point out evidence of trolls coming and going from this like heavily wooded area that seems to go up onto a cliffside. There's so much trees and wood though that you can't really see anything on this cliff, but you do see evidence of them going in and out of these wooded areas.
How many?
Man, it's hard to really say because like the tracks might vary from what day today, but it's
Sure.
definitely a dozen, tracks here.
Do- oh, I was expecting like one or two trolls.
Ah, maybe something's going on, huh? So do you
Hmm.
guys pursue?
I will do so carefully and with perception.
Oh.
Maybe I'll.
This on foot? We getting off horses or?
I imagine
Yeah,
so because you're at like a mountain
it's a cave.
cliffside, and you think you're gonna have to
Oh,
kind
okay.
of like climb up and stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
that works for me.
2.
I'm I'm flicking through my spell book now.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. How are we going to do this? Because what? How are we going to present ourselves? Keeping in mind that if talking doesn't work, we want to be able to defend ourselves, but at the same time, we don't want to be threatening right off the bat. I have no idea how diplomacy with trolls works.
I didn't even know you could do diplomacy with trolls until just a few days ago.
So the first
Yeah,
thing
I
I'm
have
going to do
no
then,
idea.
as we're up near the if we start sneaking around in their cave, they'd probably be annoyed. But at the same time, if they're going to be aggressive right off the bat, then walking up and knocking on their door might not be a bad idea. Good idea. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just going to cast a spell on you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to talk to them, but if they if they whatchamacallit, they are hostile to us, then we gotta get rid of them. This is like the lizard men.
Yeah.
Let's not split the party.
We
We'll
won't
have
do that.
Zarky sneak inside and do some reconnaissance for us before we.
But I mean, that is a good idea though, to do some reconnaissance.
I mean, that works as long as I'm not like trapped in there, can't get out.
The
In
fact
which,
they have scent makes it difficult, though.
yeah, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't. They're gonna smell me. Gnomes have a very distinct odor.
Do they?
Well,
I didn't know
different from
that.
human. It's unlike any other race.
Now you've piqued Tash's curiosity.
Albanius will nod sagely and
Hey
say it's
Alexa,
true.
what do gnomes smell like? Right?
I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
All right.
I'm
Well,
going to learn Alter Self
as
now,
the
just so
diplomat,
that I can gain scent.
right? Yeah. As the diplomat, I just need some protection. So let's have
Okay.
someone with some armor and stuff in front of it.
I guess it's me or Albanius or CJ will protect you.
Okay, so what's the plan here? You guys are planning on going into the wooded area up the cliffside to approach what you can't see, because you don't know what's in here. You just know that trolls are coming and going.
Right. Well, I mean, we're
Okay.
gonna be upfront about this. Hey, like, we are the rulers
Okay.
of the settlement, and you are endangering our settlement and our, where our people are living. We've come to negotiate a peaceful resolution, and if they don't if they aren't keen on the idea, then we go
Well, let's
with
let's
our peaceful
first figure
resolution.
out how you're approaching. I understand what you guys want to do, but how do you plan to approach this place?
I am not stealthing. I am
Okay.
perceptioning.
Confidently.
Yeah,
Confidently.
yeah, confidently. I like
Okay.
that.
In the open, not stealthing. You're gonna take any trail. You're
Correct.
not gonna try to sneak. You're not gonna try to scout. None of that stuff. Is what I'm gathering. Okay then. A narrow path winds its way up the hill. A steep cliff face on one side of a sheer drop off on the other. At the top, the path follows a wide ledge where the corner of a weathered stone building juts from the side of the hill. And I'll reveal
Oh.
that here in a second.
A
There's a
weathered
lot of
stone
ruins in
building.
our land.
I'm wondering if this is like a ruined elf stone building, because that seems to be the theme.
Do we recognize the architecture?
If you
Oh,
get
yes.
closer, we can talk about that. Anyways, you guys should see yourselves on the map. Go ahead and start positioning yourselves how you'd like to.
Okay, so the first thing I can see is this looks like an actual fortification.
No, you gotta be
This
on the
has
trail.
arrows.
You're
I'm
on a
hiding
cliff.
behind CJ.
You're on a cliff. See that trail there?
Oh.
Yeah.
You must
could
be on the
fall
trail.
and hurt yourself yeah. So that's lower, that's upper, I guess. Anyways.
There. I'm hiding behind CJ. His hard shell is my mobile cover,
Sure.
which I think Pick could get behind that if he were traveling with us. Be like, I hide behind CJ, but he's probably too big because he's human. I'm a gnome. I can hide behind CJ.
I'll have my glaive out with the banner of Shaylin attached to it. But I won't be like holding it like in a combat stance, just have it out.
And say I have my bow out like just in my left hand with my arm like down at my side, so like it's out, but I'm not
And I'll
like
just be
you know.
trying to be as perceptive as I can. Which is not very,
So-
but
What do my gnome eyes see? Tiger just rolled a whole bunch of perceptions for trolls to see if they see us.
we're not being stealthy, so they probably do.
Yeah.
In fact,
Maybe it's their
how about we
stealth
knock on the
rolls.
front door.
Oh, their stealth. Oh, it could be their stealth.
Trolls don't seem to be, or don't bring to mind stealth when I think of them.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or
they
maybe
can take
she's
class
just
levels.
rolling to make us think.
That's true.
Maybe they're ninjas.
Okay, I know my next character.
Well,
A ninja
they're
troll.
probably not ninjas because ninjas weren't a thing and Kingmaker came out, but they might be rogues.
I have seen a shadow dancer giant before. So this giant is hiding in plain sight.
Oh my god. He pretends to be a mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You wanted perceptions?
I mean, that's up to you.
She didn't ask for it, but we all said we're being perceptive, so she gets them whether she wants them or not.
Alright, so you're going up this cliffside, and as you start approaching here, you see these, like, arrow slit holes on the building, and you hear loud shouting in Giant. And if anybody understands Giant, it sounds like they're raising an alarm as intruders are approaching.
I don't speak giant, but
I
maybe
don't
I can
speak
tell
giant.
That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I cast tongues on Zeus, so he should be able to.
So you guys know that an alarm has been raised at this point. What would you like to do?
Uh, I'm still gonna follow
Well,
everybody
they're
else.
raising an alarm.
I'm sure it's fine.
As long as we don't
I
seem aggressive, they won't attack us, right?
Well, hold on. Here's the
I'm
thing:
not,
is that
yeah.
an alarm means they're going to be aggressive.
Or they're just concerned. We would raise an alarm if a troll came to our town, but that doesn't mean we wouldn't hear it out.
I say we get ready for a fight, but we just
Okay.
be ready to defend ourselves at like the drop of a hat.
I'm going to
Can
try and
you-
hide behind CJ.
Can you call out to them to see if
I'll try. I will.
Can you
I
do
will
that?
call out with my tongues spell act with the tongue spell active, and I say that it's got to be something that a troll will understand. I know they're smart, but they're not the best at big long conversations or big words.
we stop advancing anyway, so that we're not threatening? I'll wave. That's friendly, right?
I call out to them. You, we come from the north. Uh, do trolls understand treaty or peace?
Uh,
And I tell them like, we come to talk.
You don't get a response, but you do
I'm
hear
not.
more shouting. Intruders!
I'm not
Intruders!
feeling the diplomatic like juices right now. This is just gonna get railroaded into, yeah, exactly what it expects players to do.
Intruders! What do you guys do?
I looked as did it work?
I tell them, I tell everybody get ready for combat to defend ourselves.
I never had my
Did they not
spells get
respond
reset.
well?
Nope. They have
Like,
not.
They
I
didn't
only
respond
used
at
two
all.
Anyway, I will
Like
remove
the
those.
lizard men, sort of.
Oh, secret sub, non-lethal damage still on.
Okay.
Which I don't want on.
But. But.
I have
Okay.
haste on too, which I probably shouldn't have.
Not yet, anyway. Um, we're going to need some way to get through the door if it's going to come down to this, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, however they plan to get out of the door, that's what we use.
I'm assuming right now they're just going to shoot arrows at us. If
Wait,
they're
there's arrow
going
holes?
to be hostile. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
arrow
you
slits.
can't see
Now,
them, and you're hearing the voices coming from inside through these arrow slits. These things here, those are all arrow slits.
admittedly, I have no idea if trolls use like bows. I actually envision them more throwing rocks. So the arrow slits probably aren't going to allow them to do anything, but I don't know. Okay, so do we stand here and wait to see what they're going to do?
No. I say we should retreat.
Yeah, maybe we back off and see if they come out to us to talk, not enforce.
Okay.
And then, Tasha, this architecture looks dwarven in make.
So we have human ruins, elven ruins, and dwarven ruins. A multicultural ruins.
So you guys leave? Or at least out of sight?
I think we retreat and see what they do,
I say
and
we
then
go out
we'll
of
keep
sight.
an eye out to see if they come out looking for us.
I'll follow Tasha.
Okay, you do that, but they don't come out.
Okay, I just um, are they doing anything? Can we still see the tower from this location?
No, it's heavily guarded by trees, so like you actually can't see it because it's hidden within the trees. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, the only way to see it is actually to be like closer to it on that cliff.
Does it look like there's a roof to this little bit of building that juts out from the mountain?
Uh, n- Not really.
Okay.
I mean, sort of like I don't know, like more south. You can't really see it at all, but if you guys were like close to the building, you might see like a little bit of a tower more south of what you did see. Um, but it's not very tall and it's not very big. It's kind of like a lookout tower. But again, this place is heavily shielded by trees blocking vision. You're in heavy woods.
Well, I guess now is where we start planning. These trolls are clearly not the ones that are interested in making peace. We have to get rid of them.
Maybe they just value their privacy a lot.
If they stayed in there, that would be fine. But if they're out raiding, then there's not much we can do. We have to either be able to talk with them or stop them from raiding somehow. I'm just sad that a lot of our conflicts with our neighbors have always ended in violence. I think the kobolds are the only things we've actually been able to talk to so far, and the
Well, I
fae.
mean,
Yeah,
the Fae weren't exactly violent. They were just tricky.
they weren't
Yeah.
a force though. Like the Fae have all been like individual. The kobolds are the only group of things
Okay, so getting into the door. I think this has been an issue or a problem for us in the past as well. So let me make a note here, Tasha says as she pulls out her book. I need a spell that will enable us to open doors. When we get back, I will work on that. But for now, what are we going to do about this?
For right now? Well, I mean, how long did it take us to get here?
4 days.
Would you be able to research this spell or learn it like within a day, Tasha? Could we just like camp near here?
Uh, Unfortunately, no. I would need a scroll
Well,
with the spell on it in order to be
I
able
think
to
we need to.
learn it.
Okay. Well, I think then we need to actually do some reconnaissance and scouting, at least to find like some means of entrance around the perimeter. We need to understand like all of this.
Okay. Then between you, me, and Zarky, I think we can do this.
Mm-hmm. All right, Zarks. You're gonna be going scouting the perimeter because you're the sneakiest one of all of us.
Of course.
You put those skill points in stealth. I didn't.
Let's see. I am sneaky. No, not
Oh,
very
If it had
sneaky.
been,
Uh-oh.
I'm casting Fly on Zarky.
if we'd been
Yay.
able to have me
I can fly, I
play,
can fly, I can fly.
if we'd been able to have me play the Tortured Crusader, I could have had stealth.
No, it's all good. I
If,
just rolled
Pick was
really
here.
badly.
Yeah,
He
that
is
would do it
very,
as
very
well.
stealthy.
Maybe I should have CJ go with me. He's stealthy.
CJ can't fly though, and you're flying
CJ's
right
stealthy?
That's true. But if we put, if only we put fly on CJ, I could ride CJ and we could both fly.
now.
What would be the advantage of that?
You don't have a saddle.
Not just flavor.
so-
Did we not make a exotic saddle for CJ? I thought we did,
I
but
don't
maybe
know,
we
did
never
you?
finished it.
I
Did you spend the
did. It
money
was one of
on
my
it?
early projects.
I thought we did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, and I'm thinking I spent the money on it, but I'm not positive.
Did you
I
make
don't
a
remember
bridle for
actually
him,
subtracting the
too?
number. I don't know what that is.
A bridle, it's what you put around their head so you can control them, turn them.
Oh no,
tell
he just
them where to
listens to me.
go.
I just need something to hold me, but then I can tell him where to go. He's well trained.
Alright, I'm not gonna question magical companions. Alright,
There's nothing magical about him, though.
he's technically
It's
not
just a
magical
turtle.
yet, that's true, but yeah. I don't know, it's so funny, like, people's visions of, like, riding animals. Like, I grew up on a horse farm. Like, I rode and trained horses professionally my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but my whole 17 years of my life. And, so it's like people's visions. It's so funny because it's not quite like that. But,
I mean, to be fair, I'm a
You need a
6th
bridle.
level ranger, whereas
It's the
a
whole,
lot
You
better
need a bridle
than
still.
a 17-year-old secret.
It's
But
just
we'll see you
basically
have
the
one.
whole thing about anytime you see like an article on something, if it's ever anything you're an expert on, then like you're always gonna see that
Laugh at the
the
article,
article,
yeah.
like in a newspaper or a magazine, is almost always like completely wrong.
Right, yeah.
And just
I
like
guess-
think about
so
that.
here's
Anytime
what I
you're
don't
reading something
understand.
like
If I
that, it's
can
like it's probably
Command him
bullshit.
to do things by just like telling him, then why do I need a bridle to ride him? Right? If I can say come, or I can say stay, or attack,
Because
or
it's
whatever.
within Pathfinder rules. You need a bridle and a saddle. Anyways, you have one.
Okay,
It's probably
Okay.
part of the saddle, honestly.
that's
It's
fine.
No,
part
they're
of the
actually
whole
separate
thing.
items. Actually. they both have their own individual costs. There is no like there might be a saddle kit, but no, they're actually separate items if you go and look at the store. And there's different kinds that you can get as well. And then you have to also get saddlebags if you want space.
Yeah. I mean, can you just buy a kit? I'm not even sure.
I don't know. I haven't really seen one, but like a writing kit, perhaps. Anyways, like we don't really need to focus on that. I just wasn't sure if you actually put one on him. But if you did, then you would have had a bridle as well. Which means you also have to have feed for it, so make sure that you're buying its feed. Spending your money on your companion. Okay, so he's flying, he's invisible, he's gonna scout where?
I don't know. What am I scouting? The troll thing?
Whatever you can, find out as much as you can.
Like what? What am I trying to figure out? I'm just trying to do general reconnaissance. Like, why are there a bunch of trolls here when we thought that they were few and far between?
Is there another way in?
Okay. Secret. Okay. Yep. Okay. I know what I'm doing.
Alright, you fly around the cliff
But remember, they have
face,
sense, so don't get too close.
trying to use your stealth.
Yeah. I'm
behind
up in the
tree.
air, so a lot of my scent's not gonna like fall down. It's gonna just like go with the wind.
And you notice that the corner
stay
of
above
this
them.
stone building that I revealed to you guys is like the only structure face that you guys see, aside from a little tower higher up. But it looks like this is... And the tower only has arrow slits, so there's no windows or entrances. This is, where you see that white door, is the only way in. Other than that, it's just mountain, cliffside, and trees.
What about the top of the tower? Is there anything on if I land
There is
like
no
on the top of it?
It's built into
Oh,
the
it's like a
mountainside.
roof. Or
the mountainside is its roof. You just see
I
this
see.
like corner blocks, like dwarven structure kind of sticking out.
Well, if only we knew a brigade of miners who could dig us a tunnel into there. Some really good diggers.
That'd take a long time, but okay.
I'm just saying. There's
yeah, like,
options.
that is like a thing you could do.
That's what's immediately coming to my mind because I'm looking at this and I'm seeing no way to penetrate it other than to go underground or through the mountain. So that's immediately what I'm thinking of. And I'm thinking like how much gold and silver would we have to sacrifice to convince the kobolds to do this for us?
One observation you might make is like you were told by Zoo that trolls are large. One observation you did make is the only entrance to this place is a medium-sized door.
It's small. Or medium, yeah. So I think I mean that's the thing I was also thinking too is even though I don't see an obvious entrance, I bet there's some kind of cave entrance that they use. So I'm going to look around and try and find that.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Because, all their footprints and stuff, the tracks led up here, so they are
Led up
using
this path.
Oh,
yes.
dear.
to some extent. Yeah.
You're not finding anything.
Oh, dear. Can I use my survival skill to locate tracks of trolls? Like if I see
No.
what seem to be like kind of worn paths that
No.
might lead to a
Perception
cave
to see,
around it?
survival to follow.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
do I
use the front
see?
door.
So like this is built into the mountain.
Yeah.
How like can I fly around the mountain? Is it big or is it small? I mean, it's a mountain, I
You don't
guess.
have you only have to fly for like 6 minutes, so no way in the world would you have enough
Right.
fly
So
to do
there's
that.
no way. Okay.
The
So
mountain's not
I
huge. It's
spend my
just
time.
it's big enough to hold a pretty large cave system, perhaps. Your guess is that this is a cave entrance, and then based on what Tasha told you, it's dwarven mix. So the dwarves probably like made this structure
this, yeah.
entrance. But this seems to be a natural cave, probably where this is.
Well, after
Cabin.
not finding the cave, I'm gonna fly back to the party and tell them that this place is all but impenetrable. Wait, is that how you say that? It's
Sure.
impenetrable. The thing that doesn't make sense to me is that doorway is much too small for the trolls to get through. So I think there has to be some kind of cave network or something, some other entrance they have.
Well, you
but
know they
I
can get
didn't see it
through. They would just have to
flying
squeeze.
around. Well, right, but I think it's more likely that they have a different entrance they use.
I mean, we can all look.
So that's my suggestion is
allowed.
we look around for the cave entrance if we go like walk around the mountain or something.
Alright, you guys spend an entire day checking out the mountain and you never find anything.
But I didn't get to roll my perception. Come on.
I know, but
Well, she's just telling us.
I want
I
to get
know.
this going.
So
Well,
that means we're.
So an entire
camp
day
for the night.
passes, so you'll probably want to rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I tried.
No, that's
And
fine.
the following
You still gave us
morning-
information.
And you can change your spells.
There's
if you
no
need
other. There's no other entrance. Since that's important to know.
to. I don't know if this is normal for dwarves, but like, do dwarves tend to bunker like this?
Yeah,
This is classic dwarf.
Okay, yeah, so.
this is Dwarf Fortress.
Which is a great game. Okay.
Basically, we just have to be sneaky about getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to take some blows to get in. I don't know. There's too many of you guys to let sneak work. That's the thing about sneaking. It's like there's always gonna be one guy.
Invisibility that many times.
Oh, that's true. If you have invisibility and you want to do that, absolutely.
Or we can just have like a few people go in, deal with it, and then get the other person.
We need some way to open that door. That's really the sticking point here.
Trying to open it subtly is the difficult part. Well, I mean, Zark, you might be able to lockpick it.
So
Wait, no,
I
he
have
doesn't do that,
learned, especially from last two sessions, I'm trying to drill it through my own thick skull. Zarky is not a rogue. Even though I keep sending him on rogue missions, he is not a rogue.
Well, he is your spy master, though.
He doesn't
He's
have
a
pick
ranger.
locks.
That's correct. He was a smuggler, so he dealt in the outdoors, moving stuff through the wilderness. That was his backstory.
I don't have any items. Does anybody have like an offbeat item that they may have picked up that might help?
Hmm.
I have a potion of undetectable alignment, so I could use that, and then they won't know him. They won't know I'm a paladin, hopefully.
What about?
Um,
What about? Okay, this might be one of those plans that's too tricky for our own good and is going to get us killed.
Oh god. Not the lizard camp all over.
Do you still have that powder that makes you look like something else?
The thing Deirdre had.
I never had that.
The illusionary? Wait, no, who grabbed the illusionary powder?
Oh,
There's some in our
so
shop.
anyway. I think
Was
Zarky
was in
sold
your
it.
shop. Is sold. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, my thought was I cast Enlarge Person on somebody, then they use the powder to make them make themselves look like a troll, and then they go up
I mean, if
there
you
and
had
say, "Hey,
Deirdre, you
open
wouldn't even
up.
need the powder. She had that
We
spell
want
anyway.
in."
Okay.
And then they open the door, and then they hold the line while we rush in. It's that holding the line part that's probably going to be the problem. A third option, and one that I'm not super fond of, is we go back to town, I learn the spells that I need, and we come back.
Yeah. We could just do that. I don't think we're super pressed for time.
If
I mean, we can
if we're
do the other thing though, and I was actually thinking about it, except with silent
sure,
image. If we don't have a way to disguise ourselves, I can just conjure an image of a troll and
yeah.
like try to bluff with tongues on me to make it sound like I'm the troll trying to, like, hey, open up.
Do you have ventriloquism?
I don't have ventriloquism, but I do have bluff.
Oh, that sounds like a Zeus spell. Okay. Oh, but
It is, but I only have so many
sorcerer,
spell
you're
slots.
limited. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're going to go up invisible with the silent image on top of you or in front of you so that you can then speak and bluff with them to get them
Right,
to open the door.
but I think this is going to require like a lot of you guys to be ready to get in there as soon as like that door opens.
Right. You know, there is one other small detail. We haven't actually tried the door ourselves. I mean, is
I
there?
assume it's locked.
But it's a small door for the trolls. I mean, do they have a little tiny key that they use? I, I totally agree that it's a long shot, but I mean, I've seen weirder things.
We'll have Zarky go stealth and try to open the door.
Sure.
Oh boy.
You want to go
We're
inspect
not
the
talking to
door?
pick the
Okay.
lock. We're just talking open the door. Nothing more than that. Or at
Uh-huh.
least try the
I mean,
handle.
last words. Okay.
I
I'll
cast
go
fly
try
on
and
you,
sneakily open it.
so you can fly off the cliff if you have to.
Oh boy.
All right. 1 second. Okay. Zarky, you go up to the door and you get ready to like check it out, and you notice that the door frame and the door handle seems to have like damage, as if something too large went through this thing. And you like just take your finger and poke at the door, and it just starts to swing open as the door seems to be broken.
Aha!
Okay.
However, inside you hear a grunt. Huh? What do you do? I imagine you
Uh,
retreat.
back off.
Okay.
Yeah, just stay hid.
All right. You see a troll like come up and inspect the door, and then he just like pushes it shut again.
It was just the wind.
Yeah.
See, that's the lovely thing about Pathfinder sometimes, Tasha, is players like overthink, but then when they don't think at all, they should have. You know, it's like that. We learned our lesson to not like plan, but then when we plan, it tends to be like simpler. I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Okay, I think that's it then. We're good to go.
So yeah, you
We
guys
just
know
need
you
to
can go
sneak
through that
up
door.
on it.
Um, I mean, that's 5 invisibility spells if we do it that way.
I
Because
don't
there's
think we
no
should put
other way we're
invisibility on
sneaking.
everybody. I think I can manage without invisibility, but I might have to put it on
Okay,
like Albanius and you.
sure, let's do it.
I'm gonna invisibility Tasha and Albanius, and then the rest of us are gonna stealth up to the door.
Zoo has 4 armor on right now by Tasha. Should I take that off?
Yes.
Okay.
That's another spell that I need is Cat's Grace.
Okay, well, I guess I'm invisible. I'll just go up here. Damn,
Nicely
stealthy.
done.
Okay.
And I'll just
You
stealthily
want me to
walk up
roll
here
again?
while I'm super invisible.
Oh yeah, because we're trying to get in here now.
I still rolled bad,
What
but
about
at least we're
CJ?
invisible.
Wait, are you invisible? I thought it was just me and Tasha that were invisible.
I don't
No,
know.
it's just Tasha and Albanius. I'm not. I don't want to use that
Oh, okay.
many spell slots.
Then I rolled a 20. CJ will come up to you, but he's not going to be as stealthy. There. Oh boy, my rolls. Oh my god. I use all my good rolls on the economy checks.
The thing is that there's still distance involved in this, and there's walls between us. So there
Yeah,
are.
and they can
It's
smell us.
like, well, I suppose
That
they
has a
could, but
range,
it has a range.
and there's still walls between us.
So a low stealth doesn't mean it's, an automatic fail.
Yeah.
And they might just have low perception.
What do you guys do?
Oh, we go up to the door.
Uh huh. And then what?
All right, Albanius. open the door, and we need to.
Is that
we
gonna
need
break
to
my
make sure that
invisibility?
No.
The
opening the
door
door?
won't,
No, it
no.
shouldn't.
Okay, I open the door while I'm visible.
Unless you hit him with the door, you're like, ah! Then maybe.
Yeah.
I'll open it carefully.
Okay. Is Albanius invisible?
Zoo
He
keeps
is.
stepping off the edge.
Okay.
Oh, it's the edge. Okay, I see where it is. I'm here.
Yeah, me and Tasha are both invisible. Zoo and Zarky aren't.
You see two trolls and they're arguing with each other. Kind of shoving each other around
I don't-
every once in a while.
I don't understand their arguments. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
open the
doesn't
door
seem friendly.
and I'll move in. I guess everyone else that's outside can see the door open, but they don't know where I'm at. But they know.
But I can hear them
I
arguing.
guess you
Yeah.
can hear them arguing, and you can see the door's open now.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's everybody get into position, but I want to take a surprise round on these guys because this could be super good if it works.
I stand there.
CJ is stealthing. They might
is my
notice once you
position.
get closer, though, because CJ it's so.
Well, I'm gonna be breaking stealth here. I just want people to cover me so I don't die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad if you die again.
I know. I don't mean to cause you such grief. This power in my blood, it was meant to be used for something.
It's fortunate I can't see you doing this.
Well, I'm not invisible.
You'll see the effect. Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
you
that's
can
right.
you can
I'm
see it.
thinking you are.
No, Zoo's actually non-visible.
All
He
right,
steps
money
out from
color
behind the doorway.
Color spray.
It could
All
stun
right.
them,
Hi.
It's true.
which means they won't be able to shout and holler. It would give us the edge we need to just mess them up.
Alright. You got it configured?
Wait, Tasha, can you make me feel a little bit more charismatic before I do this? I tell her that I'm gonna go in and cast a spell.
It entirely depends on where you do this, because I can, but there might be some verbal components involved.
Do you have anything quiet?
Oh, wait, okay, not to complicate things, which we're good at. I can give
Yeah.
you +4, which involves a verbal spell, or I can give you +2, which involves no noise.
Give me the +2 so we can stay quiet. I mean, the +4 would be great, but I think I'll be modest here. Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So the DC should be 17. Alright, good luck. Me. God damn it.
Did they make... Oh, no way!
Alright, go ahead and roll initiatives. As
Even
the
the
trolls
+4 wouldn't
turn
have
to look
actually
at
done
Zoo
anything.
as a wave of colors wash over them and...
Ah, we are just the worst.
Oh no. You're fine! Don't worry about it.
I mean, Zoo might beat their initiative and get another chance at it.
I hope so.
I do too, because double rending
No, it's-
trolls is a terrible
I
thing.
know it happens, but I hate
It's
it when
literally
the
like
dice make it
every-
hard.
It's literally like every time we try to do something like this, it doesn't go well, and then we're just gonna have to fight all the trolls at the same time. Like that's how this campaign has gone for us, basically like every time. So I was ready for it. I was mentally prepared.
Do I have fire arrows? I don't, do I?
No.
Not right now.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Did we get everybody's roll?
Mine's in there, yep.
Oh, how sad.
These trolls are ugly.
Do we need all of the
You're
donkeys and Davy Crockett and the horses and stuff on the tracker?
They exist.
Yeah, but they're not here.
Alright, round 1. Something you guys don't know. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Zarky. Zarky's first.
Okay.
Yeah, you did beat the
Who's
troll
combat
initiative.
tracker?
You might be able to
Okay.
stop them from shouting out a warning still.
Oh, I get another chance.
Everybody
so
but me
I'll
beat
always
it. And I'm invisible, so
So this is a wall, so I'm gonna have to like get in there. I'm not actually
I
in
mean,
a
you could shoot through
square.
the doorway.
I'll say I was there. Yeah,
On
but I
the
don't have to
Zoom.
shoot around Zoo. Yeah.
You have precise
I'm gonna
shot. It's
move
only, like,
in.
a
My
tiny
my
bit.
That's not what precise shot does.
Yeah, it still is. You still have the
Yeah,
cover
you would-
penalty, but
They would get a +2 to their AC for partial cover.
Yeah.
was a
I want to
+4
get
for
in
soft
here.
cover.
Yeah, I think it is.
you can
My
just move
token
through the
isn't
square.
locked, so 5, 10, 15. Uh-oh. 15. Sorry. So I'll move down here 20 feet, and I'm gonna attack this troll.
Okay.
Gnomes get defensive training, don't they? Just like dwarves do.
What's that?
You
Kobolds,
get like a
isn't it?
+4 AC. You get like a +4 AC
I don't think I
versus,
do. No.
Oh. I seem to remember that being a thing
And
that I got when I was
attack.
playing Nizzo, but
They
Wait,
do
why
get
do I have
defensive training.
3 attacks on this bow?
Do you have multi-shot? Rapid shot? Precise shot?
Maybe that's
Sorry,
for
rapid shot?
haste?
maybe you had haste.
Haste?
I'm trying to figure out which bow I'm supposed to shoot. I guess
Right now
it's
it's
just
one
a
shot.
+12 no matter what, so...
Yeah,
You
you're just
move
gonna
to
get one
get one
shot
shot.
anyway.
I don't have like my normal damage that I see. Maybe it's this one.
Maybe you're doing without deadly aim on? I don't know.
That one. That's right, I
No,
think.
that has the damage bonuses. That's gotta have deadly aim.
Yeah. No, the bonuses are fine. I just trying to like I have one that's for fire. I have one that's for silver. I have one
Just
that's
roll
like
the
with haste on it.
attack you did.
So.
So you hit and you did.
Yeah,
your
I did the
damage.
things.
Okay.
I was just figuring it out.
Okay. Alright, then yeah, you hit and you do some damage. Yay.
Really? I have that? I didn't see that anywhere.
Tasha?
Okay.
You might have replaced it.
Is that
I
an
don't know.
alternate?
No, that's the
They're the
standard.
default one.
I
You might
don't
have
have it
replaced
on
it
my
with something
character
else.
sheet.
Did you replace it with something?
I think I just dragged the gnome onto my character and it put everything there, so I don't think I did.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I will do this. Just gotta see, is this range top?
The good news is I do have combat reflexes, so if they do something that provokes an attack opportunity, I can still hit them. And break my stealth that way.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, though. Like, they have 10-foot reach as well, so even if they move up to like attack a zoo or something, they'll just move into my threat instead of through, probably. Well, maybe not. Zoo might cast and then move or something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, I
cast a
did
move.
get rid of it.
You replace it with something else.
I get +2 dodge bonus when in my favored terrain.
Isn't that just a ranger thing?
I'm a ranger.
Yeah, the defensive training thing is not a ranger thing. It's a gnome thing.
I know.
So,
I'm
I don't
saying
know.
it's the gnome. It's the racial trait for a gnome ranger. I get an
Okay, I
additional
got you.
+2,
Zarky's got fire arrows
Gotcha.
now?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
which
I
I
cast
completely forgot
fire
about.
arrows on him.
Okay.
I didn't even know that's
So
part
that's
of
my
my
turn, right?
build, so I've been doing things wrong.
Wait, I'm
Alright,
confused. What
so-
happened here? You moved, cast, and then moved again? Because I don't think you can actually do that, right? Like you have
You
to.
No, I
can't do
can't.
that.
I moved, and then cast. It's just secret
You cast it on Zoo?
accepted by. Do I have zoo?
Oh no, secret just you're not actually there. Is what's going on then. I gotcha.
While
I
I
think.
was
Alright.
plotting out my movement,
I'm going to
secret,
cast a second
accepted
color
halfway
spray.
Okay. So you're actually
I
next
did
to
wa-
Zoo then, or Zarky then,
through. Zarky?
Alright, one of them failed.
or did you cast? I don't know what's going on.
Is that
that's. Can we
wait,
stop
wait,
for a
wait,
second?
stop. Is that a touch spell, Tasha?
No, it's not. It's a range
Okay, then
25
it's fine.
plus.
Oh, okay. Well,
Tasha
never mind.
moves-
That's why I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Okay.
Okay. I thought it was a touch spell.
No, I looked it up. It's not.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep. Zoo?
Never mind.
Okay, so it worked on one of them.
Oh, okay. You cast color spray.
Mm-hmm.
Color spray part 2.
And I mean, this is a little bit meta knowledge, but I know that these things have more than 4 hit dice, so I'm just gonna put the stunned thing on.
Yeah, it's stunned only for this. 1 round.
Okay, starting for 1 round, which is still good, and then I'm gonna move back.
Yes.
Pluto, favorite
why I didn't
train
wanna
doesn't
stand
grant
near the
any
door.
AC by default.
Those
It's
cards
only
doesn't-
initiative, knowledge, perception,
get you
stealth,
now.
and survival. It's actually not that good. but
This
yeah.
guy's not the one stunned. So
Wait, does this count as urban terrain?
no, this is underground technically.
Okay.
Well, it's a debate because like this is underground, but part of this is actually structure. As you guys notice, there's stonework and stairs and stuff. So I guess for terrains, it could be both. It would qualify both. For
Okay,
now.
so I'm in my favorite terrain.
Yeah.
For now.
For now. Right, okay. This guy starts
So I got +2 on
shouting in
initiative, but
giant intruders, intruders. Intruders. Alright. And he's going to... Zarky's visible, right? He shot an arrow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing's gonna
I was
5
never
foot
invisible.
step forward. And is
So
your
my
AC supposed
AC
to be up?
is 2 higher than what it is now. So I guess I'll put a miscellaneous +2 and try and remember to take it off.
No, I'll put an AC bonus on you.
Or actually, it's dodge +2.
Don't do that. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So he's going to full round you.
Perfect.
You're not gonna like this. Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Darky's dead.
Ooh! He misses all
No,
of it.
you're fine. You're fine. You have armor.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
a good armor class. I made sure of that after
Oh yeah, I
recent
know.
events.
But so wait, where did my AC go then?
What do you mean?
The favorite terrain AC. How'd you put it on?
Defensive effects. See that line where it says defensive effects +2? It's an effect on you on the combat tracker. Number 2 is stunned.
Okay.
And Albanius?
I'm gonna try to defend Zarky. I saw this troll just try to murk. So 5 foot step. I'm gonna break my invisibility. I'm going to full round this guy.
Go ahead and hit your flat-footed button
power
so
attacks.
you go against that AC.
Yep. Yeah, because that's right. Well, I'm only flat-footed for the first attack, technically, so I'll have to roll these separately. Power attack's already on, so I'll roll the first attack.
Wait,
Alright,
CJ never went because I didn't initiative him. Damn.
Well, he goes on your turn, and what do you have him do?
He's slow.
Technically, he has his own initiative, but he usually will delay till your turn. Unless we're playing with the house rule of just letting him go on your turn, which is what we usually do.
Yeah, it's just
Second attack will not be versus flat-footed, so we'll do the... I'll just do a second attack here.
Oh, look at that combo.
That
Sadness.
always happens.
I know, right?
I
And
expect that more
that's-
often than not.
That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm not playing a crit fishing build anyway,
CJ
so...
would be next to me and take a total defense action.
Alright.
Does he even have enough movement to do that?
Yeah, 15 feet.
No, okay.
I gave him a thing to give him plus 5 feet. Like the
Gotcha.
feet or whatever.
Fleet. The fleet feet.
Alright.
Yep, he has
Zerk.
the fleet feet.
That is hilarious, having this turtle with the fleet feet. Fastest turtle.
Fleet feet.
I'm going to take a total defense action and then move up here behind
You can't move in
Albanius.
total defense.
Yeah, you can.
Why not?
Total defense is a standard action, then you can take a move
Is it?
action.
I thought it was full...
Nope, it's a standard action. That's, Brugar did it in my game, actually, too. He did the same thing.
Yeah,
against,
that's
like,
I was
Golem.
thinking that. That's why I did
He
this.
took a total defense and then moved in through its threatened range and managed to tank attack opportunity without taking the actual hit. Because of that, so it's actually a thing. The other time people do it is
20
it
move
lets
speed?
you offset the penalty for being prone, so you can stand
Yeah.
up.
Okay, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, I don't have the +4 temp modifier on.
There's a button in the effects you can do that.
Effects.
Or you could just put 4 in your
Last on the
dodge in your
list.
armor class.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
at the
just
very
put
bottom of
4 on this
effects.
for a second. That's easier. Okay, you can attack and then I'll take it off.
Okay. He's gonna bite you.
Rude.
He misses.
Alright. Good. Dodge bonus is off now.
What are you gonna have? CJ
Well,
do?
technically you still have it, but for the whole
Well,
round
yeah,
until your
true.
beginning of your next turn. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else is going to attack you.
I'll have CJ. I'll tell CJ to attack. So he'll 5-foot step here next to Albanius. Actually, no, he'll 5-foot step down here. And then he will attack the troll with his bite attack. Where's it at? Here. Oh! Wait, I didn't target. Sorry. Did the 25 hit?
It's probably a hit. I hit with a...
Yes, it hits.
He does 6 damage.
Alright. Chomp.
I hit with a 21, so...
Does CJ have grab?
Don't think so.
Even if he did, grab doesn't work on things larger than you anyway, right?
Right.
Unless there's an exception in the monster description, but yes, you're right.
Mhm.
I just thought it was a snapping turtle. It might have some weird thing.
Oh no,
Okay.
he just liked to eat shields for some reason.
Sure.
It's like a chewing toy, you know? That's all. So where are we? We're at Tasha's turn?
Okay, so Mr. Troll hasn't taken any damage from acid or fire yet.
Correct.
Oh yeah, because I
So
didn't shoot
any
my bow
applied
last
would be
round.
very good.
So it is in melee.
Where are you firing from? There's a wall right there.
I can see through that door, can't I?
Well, I guess there's gonna be a lot of
Maybe
cover.
peek around.
I'll move there then.
I mean, you can 5 foot step down and then shoot it and then move back up, or you can't move after
You
that.
can't do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
There used to be a feat that allows you to do that in 3.5.
I know there's
There is
spring
something that
attack
lets you
for
move before and
attacks.
after attacking. Yeah, spring and attack.
You can't.
I don't think that
stealth.
works for spellcasters usually, but
I think there's like shot on the run.
I
or
think it
something like
works for
that
them.
that you
It
can
works
do.
for them if they're using ray, like the ray attacks where they get multiple attacks. I think. Well, I'm not 100% sure on
No, the
that.
problem is you still have to cast.
It's the casting part of that whole equation.
I think
But anyways,
it works
you hit
if
'em.
you're an eldritch magus or whatever, like the bow magus, and you're using your bow to deliver the ray attack. It works then.
Ooh, I
But
want
only
to
if
be
you
a
cast
bow
it last
magus.
turn.
That sounds fun.
Bow magus is pretty good.
Sounds broken. I like broken things.
It's what arcane archer wishes it could be.
Sounds like Raziel in your game, Pluto. Tell me that build is not stupid.
I mean,
I mean,
Let's
it's
it's
pretty
not
good.
stupid.
This one already attacked, right? So hopefully it doesn't have combat reflex.
I know people
True.
who can walk circles around your character, Zerdurium, with character
And the other
building,
guy's-
so
Oh,
it's
actually,
not
Troll
stupid.
2 is no longer stunned, so watch out for
Oh,
that.
sure, but I'm just saying, like, for me, it's probably the
Oh, it's not
best
stun
character I've
anymore.
ever built as far as just pure combat damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it does its he does
I'm
his thing
proud of
really
it.
well.
It does its thing. But I've seen stupid, my god, believe
Oh, but I'm
me.
50 feet away from it.
The War Priest Archer was
Oh god,
much more
that
degenerate
was
than the one throwing
stupid.
daggers. You did
hell,
basically the
man.
same thing your
Alright,
character
I cast
does,
spell
But from
but
further
from like
range.
100 feet away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought throwing daggers was cooler.
you just
There
thought
are
the
some-
bell
So
was
it's
I mean,
the
you-
cool factor.
You get to do
I think I have
multiple,
more
like,
than
more
one.
Oh,
attacks,
they both failed.
so you could
It
potentially
worked
do more
this time.
damage.
You can't two-weapon fighting with bows.
That's better.
But you can with
So
crossbows.
you want to throw off another color spray.
You just need to grow a third arm to reload them.
Repeating crossbow.
Mmm.
Yeah, and once you're out of shots on the repeating crossbow, then you're kind of screwed. But
Drop one
It
and
should be-
reload one.
It should be dead by then.
yeah, hopefully the combat's over by then.
Alright, next build, repeating crossbow magus. Two-weapon fighting.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh god damn it! It's a dog.
What
Wait,
is a
this
troll
guy's
hound?
stone.
I thought
I don't
Seeker was
know,
just
but
going
I hate it
crazy or
already.
something.
I hate it already.
Let's see, this guy's stunned. Albania?
Alright, I guess I'll start off attacking this one, see if I can down it. So, here it goes.
Ooh, good hit.
Alright, you hit.
Dying!
Alright. And then I'll switch over to Troll 2.
Okay. Yes.
And I missed that one. And I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I don't see any reason to move, really. If the Troll Hound tries to come
You're
after us,
protecting me.
I can attack opportunity it, unless it goes after the turtle. Even if it goes after the turtle, I might be able to attack it, depending.
The,
No, it
the
probably
turtle is fine.
Well, it depends on what route it
CJ
goes,
is
actually.
super
If
tanky.
it goes through this square over here, I can attack it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's squeezing though.
Alright.
Pick.
You see another troll come in. Round 3.
I'm gonna move
Sir.
CJ first if that's okay, just so I don't forget.
I mean, if you have the same initiatives, you can
I'll delay my
Delay.
initiative to go
delay
after
your initiative
CJ.
after TJ.
Yeah.
But
Alright, so
before
we'll move
Tasha.
5, 10, Wait, that's 20. Dang it. Wait, how do I move? How do I do this movement to do what I want? I can go
Pull away
over this
from the
guy, but it
token
counts as
again if you
difficult
want to
terrain.
reset.
Difficult terrain, correct.
So, can I move 10 feet if I have 15 move speed through difficult terrain?
Probably not.
I'll just move up here. I'll move. I don't know what that 5 is. I'll move here.
Okay, you're gonna
That works.
provoke?
Troll 2 is stunned.
Oh, he's stunned. That's right.
From who?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to attack the troll 2. Oops, not move. Target.
Control.
Wait, how do I... Don't target that guy, target that guy. Okay, just want to make sure it's right. Okay, and he will attack.
He's gonna attack Zarky.
Bite. CJ's going to attack the troll.
Alright.
Bite. Here it is. Oh, another
Yes.
good roll. And 5 damage.
Yeah.
And then Zarky does have many shot. I looked. Oops, not move. I keep
Well,
thinking
many
of the move
shots,
thing
not
as
extra
target.
attacks. It just lets you do more damage on the first arrow you
On the
shoot.
first arrow.
Like the first attack gets 2 arrows.
So you're basically
Right,
sending 2
I
arrows
guess-
on the first stack.
I guess I
Yep,
was... Okay, I
still
don't know. I guess I
Things
did
might
have
just-
haste at one point then.
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have
We
fire
had haste-
arrows.
We had the
I'm
haste the
gonna
very
use,
last fight we were in.
and I'm going to
might get
pull
haste in
around
this
this
fight.
troll. So...
You gonna do it from there, or are you gonna move?
I'm going to 5-foot step up here and then do it. Wait, yeah, he's stunned, so he can't.
He's stunned.
Yeah. Then fall round. So this is the right one. Ooh, the 4 hit even? Nice.
Okay, both
And then
attacks
I get
hit.
to do 2 rolls at my highest, or basically 3 damage rolls then, right, if I use mini shot.
Does the fire arrows, flame arrows apply to the mini shot arrow? Probably on this case.
Yes. I was just
Yeah, because
looking it
it's
up.
shooting an extra
Because
arrow.
it's 2 arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, but I have to
Go for it.
use 3 arrows for this.
I know some of the other modifiers don't. Like if you crit, for example, you only get a crit on one of the arrows.
And sneak attacks only have 1 arrow as well.
Right.
That's correct as well. Yeah, you only get to apply.
How many
attack
flame
once.
arrows do I get? Is it just my entire quiver up to X or what?
All your
I think it's
equipment,
like
up to
All-
50.
the whole quiver.
Up to
Up
15.
to 50?
So.
Okay. Or 15
50.
or 50? 50. We're just going to say I have 50 then, because that's meta. I always carry 50
okay.
arrows in my quiver, since I know that's what happens.
Yes.
Alright,
50. 5-0.
Yep,
Jeez.
perfect. So I've used 3 of those. Yeah, that's a pretty good spell. When you have a ranger. Or
Yeah.
bow person.
Well, it kind of looks like
Secret, why is there no music?
Mm.
There
It's
wasn't last
complicated.
session either. It's fine. I listen to my own
Okay.
music.
Yeah, I just realized it's quiet. I want my own music.
Yes, keep making me more charismatic.
Of course. You handsome W. Oh, and as a
Uh-oh.
move action, just because I can.
Do I see
But
a king
Tasha,
in the
this time
making?
when you touch Zoo, you feel like some static
Oh,
on your
shit.
finger.
The
There we
steady.
go. Battle form.
Yeah. Battle for.
Alright, is that all Tasha's actions?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Zoo?
All right. I'll do it. Um. Zoo feels that power in his blood, like it's telling him like now is the time, and he feels it surging. So he's gonna cast his spell, and a bolt of lightning is gonna shoot through 2 of these trolls and into the wall on the other side.
Dang.
Well, any illusions of stealth have just been dispelled.
Wow.
Yeah,
Save feels bad, man.
that's fine.
Did they save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just outrageous.
Well, the odds are in our
Thunderbolts
favor
and
now.
lightning. Very, very frightening.
Galileo.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
I'm not gonna
good movie.
watch it.
I doubt I'll watch it at the theater. Might watch it later. Online.
I have
Let's see.
opinions.
Do I want to move? I'm gonna put myself behind Albania.
Tasha's and Zoo's hair is standing straight up, all staticky.
Dang it, the half damage didn't even knock that troll down.
No, but I bet you it's so close to death you could like poke it.
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
but I'm just saying it still gets another round. Oh, dog wants some turtle action?
If I can.
CJ,
turn
use
it-
Harden.
I'm gonna move this guy over for a second.
Is it a ninja turtle?
CJ's defense increases.
Is it a teenage turtle?
Alright, this hound hits.
Oh
CJ.
no! That matched AC. My 20
I
AC
need to
turtle
go
wasn't
pull
good
up
enough.
CJ's character sheet here.
Why's that?
Because I need info.
Oh, okay. CJ is a tank build. You will see.
I guess it's not here. You can trip tortoises, right?
Yeah, they get a bonus
4
with their
legs.
Trickier.
4 legs, so they get a +4 CMD
+4.
bonus.
Okay, yeah. Alright, CJ needs to roll a fortitude.
Okay, 20.
Okay, and then this thing is gonna try to trip CJ. I'm just gonna put a -4 in my roll.
Yep.
Okay. CMD. Miss. 17 CMD.
Alright. This guy... He's pretty screwed, isn't
Troll 1.
he? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's,
Troll
like,
1 keeps
bleeding
taking acid
and
damage.
Acid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Troll 2. He's pretty hurt, but... This is bullshit, man.
Is that what he says in Giant?
Yeah.
He has three people he can attack right now.
He's gonna full round...
Well, if you call CJ a
Who
person.
attacked him? That was Zarky. right?
Zarky shot him with some
Yeah.
fire
Zarky
arrows.
hit him
Zarky
and then
both.
shot
I
CJ
hit him
also
with 3
attacked him.
fire arrows.
Yeah, and
So
CJ
I'm
also
thinking
attacked
he'll
him.
probably go for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one that's scariest because he probably hates the fire.
And
The
you
thing
get
with fire,
the AC
yes.
bonus, right? I'm gonna... No, you don't.
No, I
You
don't.
just get the +2, though.
He's-
right?
still got that
get
+2
the
AC
2
from-
from the terrain, but I don't get the
Okay.
+4 from Giant.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright, so
which
he's
the
gonna
2 is
full
already
round.
built in.
Oh, I hit with
Rude.
a claw. Alright. Big ass claw.
Yeah, I have
scratching
pretty
you
good
in the-
AC.
Alright, Albania.
Alright, I'll do my first attack on the troll. Because it's low enough that I might do my second
They
attack
see
on
me
something else.
trolling, they hating.
So, first attack.
White and nerdy. I don't know all the
Misses.
words.
Alright, I'll do the second attack on him too then.
Yeah.
I know my music.
Also misses.
Sort of.
What was that?
Zerdurium keeps quoting music lyrics, and I know exactly what he's quoting.
Oh, yeah. So I
Alright,
just missed 2
Wilkins.
attacks, and that's
Okay.
my turn.
Alright, Mr.
Deirdre, where'd you come
Squeezy.
from?
Mr. Squeezy. What is Mr. Squeezy gonna do? Mr.
Deirdre would
Squeezy's
hit, she just
gonna
didn't do any damage because she wasn't a damage dealer, but that's what the party was basically
Yeah,
making me have to do.
I
try to
think
do.
of you rolling poorly. I just think Deirdre.
Mr. Squeezy's
No, I
gonna
rolled fine on
attack
Deirdre's.
CJ,
Everyone
like
else rolled
images and things.
really
but
good.
he's not
Yeah.
squeezing anymore. Alright. Full round.
CJ does get a bonus, right?
Oh, he automatically missed
Since
it.
For
the
what?
dog is in the way. The trollhound's in the way.
Oh yeah. Wait, does my
25 will still hit.
animal get
25
my
would still
favorite
hit, though.
terrain?
I don't think
No.
so.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
there's a
Okay.
bit.
There's a thing that
I
lets
think
you
there's something to
give
do
your
that,
favorite
but-
terrain. Yeah, there's a thing that lets you give your favorite terrain to your allies, but usually in order to do that, don't have an animal companion.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Would you rather have CJ or everyone with +2 AC? I think CJ's better. Oh, actually, they wouldn't get the AC. They'd get the initiative and skill checks. Garbage.
On round
Yeah, we
4,
wouldn't get
you
the
guys
AC.
hear more but down the hall on this
More
direction.
puppies!
But it's on its way. Something else.
Ooh, my turn.
No, not yet. Sorry.
Oh. I just saw the
Sorry.
turn go to the top, but I didn't see what was at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah. This
Assumed
guy
it was
shows
me.
up. He's squeezing, and he's gonna attack CJ once. Now this is
Good
what
luck.
happens when you have an
CJ's
animal
a tank.
companion.
Shit.
He hits. And does some damage.
No,
Alright.
CJ, stay alive.
Zarky?
And
Okay,
now this guy
I'm going-
is no longer stunned, so keep in mind.
I have CJ 5-foot step up here.
Okay, you can do that.
And then he's going to attack Troll 2.
Alright.
Hit.
Hit.
Dying! Good job,
Yay.
CJ. Good boy.
It's still
And then
Zarky's turn.
I'm going to, yeah. I'm going to shoot at Troll 3. Oops, wrong person. Me attack Troll 3.
Yeah, you have a clear shot at him, too.
Yeah. So, full round, all the fire arrows. Let's go, boys. That one. Oh, I missed.
One hits. Your first attack.
And there's the
hits.
second one, so that's only one arrow then, right?
No, the first attack hits. So, okay, like, I recognize that
What?
maybe you guys haven't
Oh,
caught
it
on
did
to
it
the
backwards.
pattern.
What?
So, give me the microphone, please. Thank you. So one thing I noticed you guys haven't figured out yet, and perhaps because you don't see as many rolls as I do, but what it does is, it doesn't sort things in order, it sorts things by misses and hits. So the hits will be underneath the misses, technically. So if you read the line, it'll say attack number 2 missed, attack number, there's no number for a first attack, but I don't know why they chose to have it sort that way, but that's what it'll do, is it'll put the hits underneath the misses.
Okay. So 2 arrows hit, and I used 3 more arrows. I have to keep track because they're on fire.
Well, I doubt you're gonna use 50 arrows, but hey.
I've already used 6,
Yeah.
and there's more dogs coming.
Alright, Tasha. Now, it doesn't do that with
Seem
saves,
to
though, I
be-
don't think. So, there's that.
Generally in hand, which is famous last words.
This is gonna be a bloody battlefield when we're done.
Oh yeah, that guy got 1 round of hoot hollering before he got stunned, so...
Is this troll hound still up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if stuff wants to funnel through here, then that's actually not too bad for us. We have the better terrain right now.
Does Archie
Pluto, is it
use
too early
a
for another beer?
composite bow?
I don't think so, but
Does Zarky use a composite bow?
No. I don't
Okay.
think I do. No, I have the Fabane longbow.
So strength doesn't help you. Oh, but strength helps. Yes. Okay, I got it here.
Helps CJ. Helps Albanius more.
It's range of touch. So I'm not super comfortable scooching in like that, but it's the only way to do this.
Okay.
So that'll help out.
All right, Zoo.
Let's see, if I go here. I can't draw a thing. I'll just have to move it. So if I go here, I could get almost everything. What about here? Okay, this is the magic spot right here. 5-foot step. And then I'm gonna cone. Another color spray.
All right. Oh boy. 2 save.
Yeah, they keep rolling really good, like 18s and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their saves are just have been
Yeah,
incredible.
they have been rolling high. It's rigged. Yeah.
Alright, well that's my turn.
All right.
It's like
so
the U.S.
Sean,
presidential
So I have a
elections.
move action, but I don't do anything else with it, I guess. I guess I pull out like my long spear as a
Okay.
move action.
Is that the +1 Keen Spear?
No, this is my just a long spear.
Oh. What's
I mean, maybe I
Keen?
should
Keen
just pull out
is
the keen one.
improved crit
Yeah,
range,
I'll pull out the
right?
keen one.
That sounds awesome, and it's
If
magic.
I'm gonna do any damage, it's got to be that.
There's
Oh
your
my god,
voice
it's
acting
more.
for you.
I appreciate it a lot. It's pretty good.
All right, how's this?
At first,
doing?
when you did it the first time, I was like so confused what was going on. Like, did Secret just lose her mind?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I was like, oh, it's dogs.
This thing full. Well, there's no full round. It attacks CJ again.
Come on. He has
Oh.
20 AC. Oh my god.
It
CJ, don't
almost
die.
accurate. Roll a fortitude.
Haven't
for
you
CJ.
learned? Armor class doesn't mean anything in this game.
No, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything. All right. Okay, and then he's gonna trip. I'm gonna go ahead and put my -4 in here.
Okay, DC or CMD 17.
Oh.
Oh, no.
CJ. Oh no. CJ goes prone.
He's on his like back.
He bit my legs, and so now like my legs are inside my shell because they hurt, and so I'm just like a shell sitting on the ground.
Shell shocked.
Maybe I should just run away and be shellfish. I need to seek shelter.
Alright, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Number 2, is he... Oh, he's still alive. He's okay. He's alright. He's fine. You know what, Zerky? Stop it. Just stop it.
Well, did he? I think he regenerated to positive HP. I think he was unconscious.
What's this one? Unconscious. That's
Wait,
right. he
Troll 2?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had him conscious.
Troll 2 was
I'll
unconscious.
drop that on him. There we go. He's still... Well, no, Sounds of Battle.
He shouldn't even regenerated. He took fire damage last turn.
You
Yeah,
regenerate
no, he
each...
didn't.
Not
CJ
this one.
Oh, he didn't?
attacked
Okay.
and killed him.
Oh, and you didn't
Yeah,
actually attack him. Never mind then. Yeah, he
I
does
didn't hit
regenerate now.
him. Sorry, I didn't
He
realize that
wakes
would
up.
happen.
He's prone. He wakes up to the sound of battles. Let's see here.
Is he gonna try and stand up?
I don't know. I'm thinking about just having him prone bite, and then he misses.
He can full attack while prone. Nothing's stopping him from doing that.
Perception in combat is a move action.
So you're having him see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Perception means that you're taking time to observe and see what's going on, and in combat, it is a move action.
I apologize. Are we talking about the prone guy? I don't
The
understand.
prone
his
troll
perception
who
roll.
he
He
just
was
woke up.
unconscious.
It took him a move action to wake up from unconscious, is what she's saying.
Right.
And to figure out what's going on around him.
Basically.
Okay.
The sounds of battle. He woke up from the sounds of battle, and that took a move action. Wait, wait, what the hell? I have too many trolls. I'm gonna get rid of one of them.
I agree. You have too many. Get rid of them.
I think I'd, put one of the encounters on twice. There we go. Okay. And there are things you can't see. Shh. Albanius?
I mean, I guess I could take out the troll that's woken up, although probably I don't have any sort of elemental damage, so. But I don't know anything about trolls, so. I'll do an attack, try to put this guy back down.
Alright, you hit. There you go.
And then I'll step up, 5-foot step over here. Hopefully CJ doesn't die, I guess. I could have taken my turn to heal him, but I don't have quick channel yet, so
No,
it's
it's
not
fine.
really a good way I can efficiently do that.
See, CJ looks hurt, but it doesn't look like he's about to fall over.
I'm going
He
to
is
attack.
falling over.
Well, he's already fallen over. Yeah, he's prone, technically. I'm going to attack this
Okay,
other
well,
one, though.
you know what I mean.
You
Miss.
missed.
Alright.
Alright, this guy is stunned. Round 5. You hear more barking down the tunnel.
Oh my god.
Number 4 is squeezing. He's going to move into the room here. It turned over turtle's not very threatening, so he's going to target Zoo. He only has one attack because he took too many move. He's not squeezing. He's going to bite. He hits Zoo.
Yep, he sure does.
And you take a little bit of damage.
Okay. Then Tasha, your bracers, the spell inside that's been inside them for a long time triggers. So, do you have a what's it called? The
What's in
freezing
that?
touch?
Oh,
You
frigid
put
touch.
frigid touch in them like a
Yeah,
long
okay.
time ago, so they go off.
That's true. Yeah.
Can you hit him with a frigid touch?
Okay, so this is in retaliation. That's all cold damage.
And he's
And
staggered.
he's also staggered for a round.
Ow! But not as
That's what
ow
you get for hitting
as
Zoo.
fire and acid. Zarky?
CJ's gonna 5 foot. No, he's gonna. Oh, he has to get up. I can move. Can I 5 foot step while prone?
No. However, there is like a swashbuckler.
You can
thing that
crawl
lets
at half
you-
speed while prone.
Yeah, but I'm gonna provoke.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I full withdraw while prone?
I think so. It's at half speed, but you can do that.
Alright, I'm gonna full withdraw back here.
Is there a rule on how far you have to at least go on full draw? I don't think so. Okay.
No.
CJ does
I
that.
don't think so. Yeah. I will 5 foot step over here and hit the troll 3.
Keep in
So,
mind, this
shoot.
doofer right next to you is going to regen as well. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's been
I
shared by the
know.
party or not, that we need to do that. I can't remember if somebody said that.
Well, it already happened once, so. But I'm gonna shoot the one in the back.
Both hit.
Wow, those are low rolls, but sure.
Well, you have target troll 3 targeted.
Yeah.
He was
Oh, he was
stunned.
He was
stunned. She
stunned.
didn't get his.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So he is dying.
Yep, and he actually took
Damn,
fire damage.
Darky's
So
starting to do a lot of damage with the fire arrows. That's really good.
All right, Tosh.
Okay. There's a lot more stuff here than I thought there was going to be.
What?
no, I knew
Agreed.
Oh.
as soon as we got the bad luck rolls again, I was like, I already called what was gonna happen. It was gonna be.
Yeah,
It was like
Pluto
every
knew.
single fight we seem to do in this campaign, the whole entire fucking dungeon is just gonna funnel into this room.
Alarms
Like
are
it happens like every
alarms,
time.
man.
Even
If
even when we even when we try to
At
take
the-
precautions for it, it never works out for us. Like we always just have to fight the whole dungeon.
At the
Okay.
fort, it happened. At the lizard camp, it happened.
I have to step
Yep.
away for just a moment, but I hasted everybody, including the turtle.
Oh my god, you're my hero.
So
Yay.
the turtle can now move up to
You didn't
30.
haste yourself. I'll
Ooh.
drop that on you. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, Zoo.
Okay, and I'll be right back.
Let's see. Can I get any good cones?
Oh no, I know that haste doesn't stack with Zarky's favorite terrain thing he traded out because they're both dodge bonuses.
Dodge bonus is stacked.
Dodge bonus is
Oh,
stacked.
dodges do. Okay, for some reason I keep thinking it's deflection, but I don't know why. Right.
Okay, so I can
Dodge
get a
stunts.
cone there. Move 5 feet. And then another cone.
Okay, so you're gonna move back.
Yep, hit the hound and the troll. Because the hound is still up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that one and troll 4. Going through all my first level spells. They've all been exclusively color spray.
All right, both fail.
Now, is the troll hound? I don't know what the hit die on that thing is. Is that 4 or less?
It is 4 or less.
So if it's 4 or less, then it's going to take the blinded and stunned. Then this one's just gonna be stunned. And that's my turn.
Alright, this hound makes its way in and attacks Zarky.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Ready?
It's gonna provoke an attack opportunity on its way through.
Yeah, go for it.
Kill it.
Alright, you hit.
Damn,
Alright.
minimum damage.
Now it can still attack you.
Oh, it misses.
Ha.
Alright, this guy is blinded and stunned. This guy is unconscious. This guy... Oh, yes. This guy. I'm just gonna... You hear, like, more loud feet slapping rock approaches, I guess. I don't know. You hear more approaching large things. This one is unconscious again, so throw that on him. Albanius.
Okay, there's only one troll up right now, and then a couple of these troll hounds. I have to move to be able to attack the troll hound with my glaive, so I'll move up next to the other troll hound that I'm not going to attack.
Okay, and when you do that,
I
you
guess
can
from
see
here-
like further. Actually,
Sure.
let me check these stairways. I don't know if they're up
This
or
is
down.
dark.
It's down. So you see a little bit further down, like the bobbling head of another hound, and a bobbling
All
head,
right.
like the tip of a head of another troll, right behind it.
Okay. I'm going to attack the troll hound up here again. So I actually don't know it's a
Okay.
troll hound, I guess, to be fair, but yeah. Attacking the dog thing. Okay. And then I'll, now that that's down, I'll use the next attack at the troll 4 over here that's stunned.
It's knowledge arcana also for the hounds.
Don't have that.
Okay. Alright, you hit and do damage.
And that's my turn.
So let's not forget this guy's here. I can get him to the top somehow. There we go. This one is unconscious. Round 6. This guy. Number 3. Where's number 3 at? This one's just gonna make its way through the difficult terrain
Yep,
to
provoke.
attack.
I'm gonna enjoy all the XP this is worth.
I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It misses. Alright, this guy's stunned. Let me double check some notes here.
Oh my god.
Alright, this still has an attack, so he's going to attack.
Yeah, I get a cover
Albani's.
bonus though, right?
Wait, is he squeezing with the other troll? Oh no, that troll's dead. Okay. I'm getting confused who's alive and who's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I think I
tricky.
get a cover bonus from the troll. The troll hound, I mean.
Yeah, well, I guess technically. He still hits.
That would have been a miss with a cover bonus, right? Or did he already
I
apply a
have it in
penalty to
there.
that? Oh, okay.
Cover -4.
Gotcha. Okay, you have it as a penalty to the attack. Normally it's actually an AC bonus, so. Which so.
Yeah.
But yeah, 21 is the exact AC in that case.
Alright, he hurts you a little. Zarky,
Yep.
don't forget your hasty.
Yeah. So CJ.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had an extra attack I could have
CJ's
done
gonna
last
5
round.
foot step up and attack.
Oh well.
Oh my god. Click there. That guy.
Wasn't. Well, CJ is still prone, technically.
Oh,
let
he
him
is prone, you're
crawl?
right. Okay, he will spend a move action to
He
get
can
up.
move action and then 5 foot
and
step.
then 5 foot step and then attack.
Okay.
So he only gets one attack. Probably miss, yeah. I'm going to attack the troll back here. Maybe I should go for the hounds, but they're kind of blocked. Oh wait, actually this troll's still alive, isn't he? Okay, I'll 5 foot step over here, then full round troll 4.
Okay.
He's still stunned too, so I mean.
Eh.
Yeah, it should be easy for me to take him out. So I get 3 attacks, but that... See, this isn't right.
What?
Because my third attack is not at the right modifier.
Just roll
Okay,
your...
I'll do it my way. It's fine.
Just roll
Yeah, I'm doing
the
it
first
that
attack
way.
manually. Okay, all hit.
And the mini shot only applies to my first attack, right?
Yep.
Right.
So 4 arrows. Dope. He dying. 4 arrows used. Like, I might go through these arrows. I don't know.
Tasha.
Okay. I'll go over here. Just a sec. Which of these guys are still up? 6 is up. A lot of hounds in here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that. Okay.
Alright, Tasha sends acid arrow at Hound. Okay, Sue.
I'm going to move over here now that that guy's down. And I'm going to target this thing and this thing. And they're lining up for another lightning bolt.
Okay, before you roll, 1 second.
And yes.
Go ahead and roll now.
Okay. I'm also going to swift action use my robes, and this is I'm going to apply my laughing touch to the lightning bolt, and it's going to try to affect Troll 6. So the other one will be unaffected by this. But both got to save versus lightning bolt. I have the right one targeted, right? The Wait,
Yeah,
no,
go ahead and
troll-
roll. Go ahead and
is
roll.
the troll
No, no,
hound
just,
unconscious?
Just Just rare. No, he's not.
It's unconscious, or it's not. It's blinded and stunned.
Okay. So take this. Asshole.
2 of them succeeded still. Look at those saves.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Feels
your damage.
Safe, man.
Okay.
Or wait, it should have deselected. Why did it not deselect? Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. This is a half because they saved.
No. Roll your full damage.
Oh, okay.
Down the hall, you see the bobbling head of one of the trolls, and he's like, "Ow!" Okay, so now the others will take the half. So that guy. And to Trollhound 1, that guy.
Okay. Then, yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Does the laughing touch still work, or only when they fail?
They saved, so it doesn't affect them.
Gotcha. Troll number 2. Where's this guy? Trollhound number 2. Oh. Didn't you guys knock him unconscious earlier? Alright, he wakes up.
Which one?
Trollhound number 2.
Troll 2? Yeah.
Okay, he wakes up. His wounds seem to be healing up, just like the trolls. And it will stand up. Is that going to provoke from you?
Well, doesn't provoke from me, but provokes from
Okay.
CJ. I'm too close, so I can't actually attack him.
Okay. CJ can attack.
Wait, Trollhound 2, right? Okay.
Yeah, I target him for you.
No, the Troll 2.
Before you attack.
No,
though,
it's Trollhound 2.
There we go.
No. Well, actually, you can attack Trollhound 2.
You can attack that, right?
Yeah.
Alright. That's yeah.
Albanius hits. CJ hits. Oh, he's dead.
I'm doing my damage anyways. CJ, it's all over it.
Alright, Trollhound 1 is blinded and stunned. Troll 1 is unconscious, but his wounds have healed up. He wakes up. Where is he, actually? It's right here. Okay, He's going to attack Albanius from his prone position with a bite. I miss it. Number 7 is still alive and well, but he's got fringe terror now from electric bolts. This place is kind of crowded. He's gonna move through here. He might provoke from Albanius if you got enough.
Which square did he move through?
All of these.
If you move through like the square that Troll
All
6 is standing in, then
many of them
like the
that
first
would
one.
provoke. You have reach.
Yeah,
right?
I'm guessing he provokes then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 10-foot reach.
Yeah, he would provoke through many different
I think he gets like
spells.
cover bonus or something like that. So I'm gonna give
Yes.
myself a -4.
Go for it.
Alright. Still hit.
Okay, you hurt him, and he's going to attack back with a bite. Oh, he hits. Wait, I didn't hit my. Yeah, it's kind of like partial cover because it's not completely. So 23 hits.
Still
then?
hit.
Okay.
Yep.
And then number 2 is unconscious. Albanius.
I do have these stupid troll hounds next to me. Well, one of them next to me that's still conscious, but I think my best bet's still probably to go after the troll. Well, maybe not. I have a cover bonus. I think he'd up. Do I have a straight shot on? It's hard to tell.
To who?
I think to troll 7. I know I have
Just
troll 6 definitely
partial
gets a
from
bonus.
if you.
From Trollhound.
I think I'm just gonna step back and try to take out the
Yeah.
trollhound here. I'm gonna remember my haste attack this time.
Yay!
So I'll do the first one. Hits. Does some damage. Hits, does some damage. It's dying. I'm gonna switch over from that trollhound to the other trollhound that's blinded and stunned and has acid damage. Just to try to
Somebody
take him
should
out.
finish these things off.
Crit?
No.
Oh, 21 again.
Again.
Damn. That feels bad, man.
The second time it's been a 20 followed by a 1, so.
It seems to happen
Let's,
more often than
let's see, what health am I
perhaps
at again? Do I want to swift action heal myself? Yeah, I'm going to swift action to heal myself. So.
Or CJ.
This
I
troll
can't swift
wakes
action
up,
to heal CJ. I can only do it for myself as a
okay.
swift action.
but he doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, you're Paladin.
Yeah.
Paladin and the King of Thieves.
Alright, round 7. Number 3 is
Prone.
unconscious.
Dying. Wait. Oh, that's Trollhound. This
This
is a mess.
guy-
This
for
thing.
you, not for me though.
Holy shit. I don't know what's happening.
This guy, troll 6. Oh, you moved. He's gonna go after CJ. He's gonna full
What?
run
What did CJ ever do to him?
He's close. Uh-oh.
At least one missed.
Oh.
Damn, they rolled 11-11 or something,
You're
or no,
lucky.
higher than that even.
Could have been 2 claws, man. But it wasn't. It was a claw and a bite that hits. CJ's
Okay,
pretty
he's
hurt.
critical.
Sarky?
Yeah, you need to get him out of there because
Get back, CJ.
I can't really afford to use the I don't have the action economy to heal him really.
Yeah, I tell him to get back, and he'll full withdraw back here. Actually,
I mean, I guess
maybe
if we're fighting stuff that I can
instead-
attack opportunity,
no,
I
fine,
could heal him,
whatever.
but it's like I need to do damage.
No, it's fine. He's chilling in the back now. I'm going to first. Actually, he's prone. I'll attack this troll. I'm gonna full around him. I'll say, "Stay behind me, CJ. I'll protect you." So we're gonna do them one at a time. Just
Next
'cause
level
we
up, I'll
might-
be able to channel as a move action.
Although
this
does haste
situation's
attack come
probably not
before
one
or
I wanna
after
channel.
my iterative?
It's your
Hates
it's
tech.
it's your highest base attack bonus. So it
But when does it happen?
before
Technically,
your
it happened
iterative.
just before or just after your first iterative, because it's the same as your first iterative.
Right. So what hits first is always your
Okay,
highest
I'll do my
babs.
iterative first. Critical miss. Alright, and then my haste attack. Oh wait, I didn't roll 2 damages for the mini shot. So 1 more damage. He's dying, and then my haste attack will go somewhere else. This guy. I'll just re-roll it, I guess. And that's a hit. So haste attack does some damage. So he take fire. That's 4 more arrows. And then at the end, I want a 5-foot step in front of CJ here to protect him.
Okay. And Tasha?
Um. Huh. Oh, I can do this. Yeah, so let's try that out. Look at those say.
Okay.
Nice. That's some fire damage to him.
He takes 1 point because he made a save.
That stops the regen, though.
Yes.
He's unconscious, so I don't know how he saves, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna defensively cast another lightning bolt.
Alright.
Going through these guys. So my DC for this is 21. Here's the concentration check. I get it. Lightning bolt.
Alright.
Okay, so it was 6 and 3 that failed. So I'm going to deselect 1 and the hound.
Is it not
These guys take the
deselecting?
full
It
damage.
should already be
Yeah, it's not
doing
deselected, though.
that. Okay. I'll look at the settings.
But here's the full damage. That's kind of low, but whatever. Got one dying. And then the troll 1 and hound 1 take 8.
Troll 1 and Hound 1. Okay.
And then I'm going to 5-foot step over here.
Oh.
That's better.
There we go. Alright, this critter is... Is he dead yet? No. Alright, trust me, I want to clean
Well, it said
this
troll
map
hound
up.
1. Status dead.
It doesn't say dead for me. You
Round
guys
two's
see
dead.
dead because you don't know. You guys don't see the difference between dying and dead status typically. I do. So until you guys, like, after combat or, like, I guess during combat, you check to see whether or not something's dead. You don't know whether or not it's unconscious or dead, technically. And that's how Fantasy Grounds runs it. I don't even see a setting to make it not
We're
do
trying.
that, but either way, yeah. This guy is prone. He was last prone. Okay. All right, troll 1. Where is he? Where is he? He's right here. Oh yeah. He's gonna... Oh. He's gonna stand up.
Doesn't provoke for me because I'm right next to him.
Yeah. That's kind of why I decided to do that. Haha. And he's going to bite at you, Albanius.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button, but his bite misses. Where's this guy at? Dang you, Zarky. Dang you. He cannot 5-foot step, but he will move forward and attack Zarky.
Why dang me? What'd I do?
You shot fire arrows.
Oh, yeah. I did do that.
I thought he has.
Wait, this guy
It
can't
looks like he has
move.
an
What the hell?
orange.
This guy's unconscious.
Okay.
What the heck? Okay. This guy is also unconscious. Albanius.
Uh. Well, all these troll hounds are unconscious now, but troll one isn't, I guess. So I'll move up here. I guess that puts me in range of two different trolls, actually. So I'll start off with troll one. Try to get him down again. Okay. And the other one I'll just attack.
All right. We're getting there.
Is literally everything unconscious now at this point?
But they still can regen, so
Yeah, we took the
until
deal to
you have to do.
stop the regen.
This guy is unconscious again, right? So I'll do that.
So this situation where being able to just like have everyone vacate the room and just throw a fireball into it would be really useful right now.
Well, the game obviously wanted a caster to take Fireball, but I don't like doing what the book says, so. Because Fireball would have made this, like, insanely
All right,
easy.
Zarky.
Sorry, I'm coming back to my desk.
All right, you see wounds healing up and stuff like that, other than the ones that were recently targeted.
I don't have any way to do fire or acid other than with my arrows.
Yeah, you could go over to one and do a full round action and coup de grace them with a fire arrow. Like that'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do
You
that.
could just shoot like 3 different guys with the 3 different.
Yeah,
Just shoot them,
but they're
prone. I mean, they're
prone.
unconscious. Yeah, but they're unconscious, so like
Okay.
they're flat-footed.
So which ones do I know I need to hit? Like I don't remember which ones I hit with fire and which ones I didn't.
Just shoot a lot. Start
Shoot
at
'em
the top.
all.
Start shooting stuff.
I'm pretty sure I killed Troll 7. I don't think I killed Troll 2. So I think I killed Troll 6. So I'm going to start 5-foot step here. I'll hit Troll 2, Trollhound 3, and Trollhound, and Troll 1. I'll shoot 1 arrow at each. Well, I guess one of them will get 2 arrows, but yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Shit. One of those should have been at a -5. It would have been the second attack. So the 20 is actually a. Damn, I rolled bad. 20 is actually a 15. And then they each take that much damage. One of them takes double, but I don't think it matters.
All right, let me take a. It will matter. Choose one.
Okay, I'll pick Troll 1 to take double.
All right. So what were the ones you targeted?
The ones that got hit: Trollhound 3, Troll 2, Troll 1.
3, 2, 1.
Hound 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Those are ones I'm not sure if I ever hit.
Okay. There's a pile of trolls in here. I'm just gonna start clearing out some tokens that are actually dead. Trollhound, Troll 1. Oh, does this guy? What guy? Who? Where? Where is he? Trollhound 3 up here. Okay. There you go. All right. You're getting there. Tasha? Disabled.
That's a move action for the Snapdragon?
Yeah, you casted it last
Fire
time.
in a
So.
firework if you already cast it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Then I will follow up with
You can
this.
fire a second one if you wanted. You could also just cast a different spell.
Mixing it up. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. Sue?
Yeah, let's just get this over with. I'm gonna throw a flask of alchemist fire at the trollhound, and it's gonna splash to everything nearby. But yeah, I mean,
Who
I
is
could
this?
throw it at
Who are you
it or
casting?
whatever. They're all unconscious. I'm throwing alchemist fire at the trollhound.
Oh, okay.
And you'll
So
do splash damage to the two
yeah,
trolls.
so it's just gonna splash those things for 1 point of fire damage.
Actually, all three of
Yeah.
them.
Alright, well, it sounds like you guys have this under control, so at this point, you probably can just coup de grace them without their regen making a difference.
Yeah.
Alright. Good job. Out of combat, you killed a bunch of trolls and troll dogs.
Loot the bodies.
They have nothing because they're trolls.
Do they have
Alright.
nothing?
Despite the appearance of the map, there are bodies everywhere.
Oh yeah, a lot of stinky burnt bodies.
Yeah. Alright, so while I prepare all your XP and stuff, what do you guys do?
Become fox.
Is there any loot?
You try to find if there's like
There is not.
no, you find nothing on any of the trolls.
Oh, that's too
There's a
bad
lot
that it
less
had to
trolls
come to
though.
this. But that is correct.
However, if you inspect the room,
Well, I'm going to take a look at this. If it's dwarven ruins, I'm curious about it.
Yep, I'll go and inspect with Tasha. But Zoo does feel good after
Same.
casting all those spells, especially that those lightning bolts, and feeling as energetic as the lightning. He says, "I don't know. I'm glad that these trolls are dead. We don't need such savage, ill-tempered creatures in our kingdom."
I'm looking at the room.
all right. You find that there are. Let me get my description up here. Sacks of treasure. Totaling up into, like, let's say you guys appraise this later on and sell it. It'll value up to 234 silver pieces and 589 gold pieces in the end.
Does this loot look like something that was taken from our lands, or does it look like it's stuff that was scavenged from the dwarven ruins?
Probably from the Dwarven ruins,
Okay.
but not like very like museum-y worth. I mean, it can be if you want it to be, but then I would have to take that money back. uh,
Oh, that's fine.
um, and then boom. There's your XP.
Well, I still got a long way to 7.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be 7 until hopefully we're done with this and something else. So you guys are a level appropriate for what you're doing right now. All right, some context. These stairs go up, and the stairs that Tosh is heading towards go down.
Oh, let's go up.
All right, I sighted Tasha.
The arrow is up. The stairs next to Tasha are down.
Then over here to the south.
Okay, so I misheard that then.
Okay. Right, so you're gonna go up the stairs.
I need to do some healing probably for CJ, right? He took like a ton of damage. So, also I guess I could channel to heal everyone else.
Yeah, he's really hurt.
I'll start out with a channel, which is not gonna be all that much, but
Hey,
I mean I'm not actually a healer is the thing, so I probably won't be able to heal him that much unless I burn all of it. But
Oh, that little tower you talked
another
about.
channel as well.
A wide flight of stone stairs leads up to a circular chamber with a high ceiling. A foul stench fills the air, emanating from the layers of filth caked on the floor. And then, yes, this is like a little tower. The stairs lead up to like a little trap door, and then you just see like little arrow slits. And yeah, Zarky, you didn't roll high enough perception to find this trapdoor, so. Sorry. Other than that, if you guys take a 20 or not, take a 10, it doesn't matter. You don't find anything of value in that room.
Okay.
Oh man, this place is filthy.
Yeah, all these trolls have been stinking it up.
Yeah. Still, this looks like an incredibly well defendable fort. I'm going to have to get it all cleaned up and fixed up, and we can set up an outpost out here. I wonder why the dwarves abandoned
Why
it.
is that?
In fact, I wonder why the elves abandoned their fort too. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, all of these abandoned forts are starting to concern me. Let's go down.
Okay. A large stone table takes up the center of this large chamber, whose walls are decorated with ancient carvings that have been defaced and vandalized, with crude graffiti in several languages. A headless humanoid corpse lies atop the blood-stained table.
Okay, that's disconcerting.
And if you take a look at the corpse, it's a halfling. Partially devoured.
Are there any of his effects anywhere? Clothing or equipment?
You don't see anything.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out where this halfling came from.
Huh. Maybe somewhere around here. I don't know. But he's dead now.
He's dead now.
Yes, he is. I'll wait
Well,
here for the others to catch up.
we've put his murderers to justice.
That's true.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing dishes.
Perhaps
But I
Albanians
will
can
be with the party.
give him a little service before we
Let's
go.
see.
Lay him to rest.
Alright. What is there anything else in here interesting? I'll look around.
I don't think there's anything aside from this very dead, eviscerated gnome. Or not gnome, halfling.
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 Yeah.
Halfling.
I was thinking like, man, the halfling, maybe there'll be small loot. No.
Oh, nope, you don't find anything.
Since I have this prepared anyway, I'll just cast tongues on Zoo in the off
Oh,
chance that
thank you.
something wants to talk.
Yeah.
Does Arky want to maybe just sneak up ahead a little bit and take a peek in the room?
Sure. It's up or down? Which room?
Let's go north.
Okay. So I'll sneak up here and see what my gnome eyes see.
My tolerance for something or someone drops drastically if they cannot be bothered to try and communicate with us.
I tend to agree.
Alright, 3 thick chains are bolted to the northern wall, and the floor is covered with bones, half eaten rotting meat, and mounds of foul smelling dung. And all of the chains
Ew.
look like they were unleashed, as if like the trolls let the hounds out. Thick iron chains.
Okay.
Oh, they're all dead.
They all have iron collars. Yeah, open iron collars.
Is there anything of interest or value in there? I
Nope.
call over to Zarky.
Nope. So
Nope.
don't find anything.
Well, I stay back here and try and keep my lunch down.
I'll tell them what it is, and then I'll sneak down this way and check it out. I'll roll another stealth. I don't know if we want another one, but it's there.
Stacked boxes, barrels, crates, and bags fill this room from floor to ceiling and line the crude wooden shelves along the walls. A rough hole gapes in the southern wall, leading deeper into the hillside.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'll say it keeps going. Let's go this way.
Let's look around at these boxes and crates.
Yeah.
Sure. What do we find? Food? Money?
Don't think I want to eat anything that's been in here.
The goods
Oh wow,
stored here.
+4 longbow. That's amazing.
The goods stored here, including foodstuffs, lumber, mundane tools, household supplies, bolts of cloth, and so on, are worth a total of 4 build points to aid in building a kingdom. But it would take several full wagon loads to transport all of the supplies to civilization.
Well, we have one wagon with us for CJ.
We'll send wagons to go get.
Yeah, we'll have to send them to come back after we're done.
Okay. And this is where Zerky starts losing his favorite turn.
Ruh-roh.
So this just looks like a natural cavern after this. Oh, that's curious. So this is just a little outpost, like just a quick watchtower or something for the dwarves.
And then there's caves. Alright, I'll sneak ahead and see what's out there. CJ's coming too.
Are trolls known for tunneling?
No.
Does the cave look like it's been recently mined out, or does it look like a natural cave that was here before?
Looks kind of natural.
Hey, I rolled a nat 20 on stealth.
But, like, you know, obviously the dwarves did stuff to it, but they didn't, like, build it. Perhaps.
Okay.
So what do I see up here? A fork. I'll go back a little bit and whisper to the party. It's okay. There's a fork up here. I don't see anything.
Alright, we'll move up. It's getting darker though, right? Like we need some light.
Yeah, it is darker in the cave. I imagine you guys would do some sort of lighting.
Okay, yeah.
If you guys have some kind of lighting, I don't. I don't think. I have low light, but not dark vision.
Well, none of us have dark vision, so pull out a torch.
I don't have any sunrise.
Yeah, I don't think I have any torches.
Nobody has a
Because I'm a good
cantrip?
explorer. I might, I don't know. Do rangers get cantrips? I honestly don't even think about casting spells usually.
So, I don't have light cantrip memorized.
Oh. Oh well.
I have a lantern, so I mean, worst case, I'll just pull that out.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
both the line.
Let's go old school.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it just means I can't use my pole arm, basically, but...
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me then.
Or I could just give it to you, yeah.
Isn't the lantern the sign of your deity or something? Like your holy symbol?
That was.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That's
Never
deep.
mind.
Deirdre had a spell that you would have the lantern follow you around, too. Like, it just floats. But, yep. Albanius does not have that. He just has a lantern.
Okay. So I'll stay up in kind of like the low light area of the lantern ahead of the party scouting out, and they'll stay with the main bit of the light.
Which direction?
And yeah, which direction do we want to go?
I'll leave it up to our scout to decide.
Do I notice anything different about the two ways?
No.
Okay, let's go down. So I'll check that out.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys have time?
Well, I figured we were gonna end close to 2 here, and Star Fox has to go in 15 minutes, so
Okay,
now might be
we
a
don't
time
have
to actually
time.
just wrap up.
All right. You guys are gonna start heading down, and your cliffhanger is you don't know. You don't know what's over there.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Starfox.
Well.
What are you doing tomorrow, and do you want to play a gunslinger?
A gunslinger.
Yeah.
What time
With
tomorrow?
a heavy automatic machine gun. 10 in the morning, same time we play Kingmaker.
What game is it?
Pathfinder.
We're playing Stargate
We were
tomorrow,
talking about
remember?
doing the Stargate.
Oh,
game
we're doing
tomorrow.
Stargate tomorrow? I don't remember. I didn't remember us saying that.
Yeah, we were trying to
Oh,
we were
we
trying to
were
do that,
talking about
find a
it,
way.
yeah.
We were talking about doing it because we're coming up holidays, and it's gonna make like we have Mantis's game on the Thursday, and then my game
We
as well.
finished
So it's like
Mantis's,
there's a
yeah.
log jam on the Thursday slot, so we were talking about in order to get a game in, doing it on a Sunday.
Just like a
Okay, well,
one-time
I'm up
Sunday
for it.
game.
Yeah, so instead of Society
Uh, I should be able to do tomorrow, 10ish. Yeah, I should be okay.
it's a level 6 gunslinger, basically. I don't even know how to play it, so you'll be fine.
Oh, you're giving
Okay.
him that character?
He's gonna play your captain. Colonel? Your
Oh.
captain. Your colonel. Your, I don't know.
He doesn't get to
So-
make his own character?
that mean
Well,
I-
you
am
guys
I
are
in
in the middle of
power?
a situation, so no.
I mean, yeah, he could make a character then join us next time, but
Yeah,
I
the
jumped on
offer
the
is, do
grenade.
you want to play
Save
the
my team.
gunslinger tomorrow? If not, I can't really fit him in this situation. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I can't
Alright.
commit to it long term.
Hey,
If
I
it's
get
just
it.
a
Give it a
one-shot
shot.
thing, then yeah.
oh yeah, this is just a hey, do you want to come play? I have a character for you.
Sure,
All right,
sure. I will fill in
all right.
guest player of the week.
cool.
Yeah. All right. So then I'll see you guys tomorrow.
That sounds interesting. I think I'd like to try and be like a guest
Okay.
player
Alrighty.
1 week or 2 weeks for some other game. Could be interesting. Especially if I could be like an
Does-
evil guy
Oh,
and
God.
try and like be against the party.
Oh, of course.
No.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't
Evil.
let you
Oh, it was
play
nice getting into the
alongside.
swing of things again with Kingmaker. So thanks everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
felt
I
like
will
this
talk to
was
you
a
later.
pretty productive session. It's very good. Yep. See ya. Secret, do you want to lose more LP with me?
No, I'm gonna go play some Arc Extinction.
Okay.